Hello, 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 everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? Yeah, I know tonight is drinks in the chat. Hello, everyone. So I have decided some nights I'm not gonna come on every night. I'm gonna try to come on a little earlier in the day so I don't burn myself out. But how is everyone doing? As you come in, please hit the thumbs up button. Hello, Chanel Monet, my mod. Hello. Even if you're up there in the bushes, please come over and give a thumbs up, please, and thank you. So we're gonna be talking about some things tonight. Y'all know we dropping tea on this Friday, and it's drinks in the chat. Let me know what y'all are drinking tonight. Let me know. Let me know. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Let me come on here. Hello, y'all. I got my hair pent up. It's hot again here in Wisconsin, so my hair is pent up. In case anybody was asking, it's pent up, y'all. I got my little clip, so I done pent it up. Yes, y'all, I done pent my hair up. But hello, everyone. Now tonight I'm drinking me some teleport, but I have mixed it so it's not so strong. So I am drinking some teleport tonight. I have mixed it so it's not so strong. So I'm drinking teleport and I got some orange juice and some lemon juice in there. So it tastes pretty good. Because if I drink teleport by itself, it's too strong for me. So I mixed it with orange juice, some lemon juice, and it tastes pretty good. So that's what I'm drinking tonight. I did go get my nails done finally, guys. So I got this color done right here. I got this color done. It's like a burnt orange I got done. Uh, yes, so I'm drinking that. So I'm starting to get like I was just getting all white nails at first, but orange look good on melanated women. So I got these burnt orange ones. It's like a burnt orange, if y'all can see it. Let me see. Let me put my thing here. If y'all can see it, it's like a burnt orange, and it's real pretty. It's like a burnt orange, and my toes like that too. So I got that done. Thank you, Chanel Monet. Thank you. So we're gonna be talking about y'all see Mel was barbecuing. Mel is always out there on that grill, baby. Mel gets it done. So Mel, I'm gonna talk about Mel. She's out there on the grill. Also, she started another property preservation class, so that's good as well. You got to get to that money, and then she's out here making all these entrepreneurs. She did have a lady come on her live and was talking about it, so we're gonna get into that. Also, y'all guys, y'all know we're gonna get into our Black history. We got to know different stuff. We got to get into our Black history. A lot of stuff that I didn't know, so I'm bringing it to y'all. So if y'all didn't know, we can learn together. So I'm going to be talking about Black history. We're also going to be talking about Teyana Taylor and her new boo. Also, Teyana Taylor is getting surgery done on her vocal cords. So that's something new as well. We got to get into Jason Lee, guys, with this 50K. So we're going to get into Jason Lee as well with that 50K. Why do you think he took that 50K? I thought Jason Lee had all this money. So we're going to get into him as well. We're going to talk about these men, guys. We got to be very careful out here, guys. We got to be very careful. Now, y'all know my 74 child, right? These men, you thought it was women out here putting roots on people? If they call it that still, roots. There are men out here putting roots on women. Now, I'm just saying, some people don't believe in that. But I'm just telling y'all what's going on. The men out here are putting roots on women so they cannot be successful. Yes. All these boss women bossing up, and a lot of men don't like that, y'all. They said men are out here putting roots on women. If y'all know what a root is, on women so they can be successful, and if they are, they putting a root on them so their business can fall. I'm just saying, y'all. They put some lip gloss on these soup coolers. They put some lip gloss on here. Y'all, look. Now, I do want to tell y'all some weird shit. I do not supposed to be cussing. It's not my 10 minutes, but Well, I'm gonna tell y'all some weird other stuff too. Now, I was over there on the tickety top, and my brother is an Israelite, y'all. He's an Israelite, so he listens to a lot of stuff too. So, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, they keep talking about girls that NASA is saying that they telescope that they done seen some aliens headed towards here, and they supposed to be here. Some people say in August and November. And say, girl, listen to this. They 7 foot tall, and they African American people. Now, I don't believe all this stuff right here. Whatever. Okay, that's what y'all saying. Now, but wait a minute. But NASA to be talking about the people 7 feet tall, supposedly these black people that's in the spaceship. This is what I'm hearing. I'm just bringing it to y'all. They're black people and they're supposed to be 7 feet tall. And the Caucasian people did not like that. They said they're black people. You know, they don't like nobody saying anything about nothing black. Well, that's what I heard over there on the TikTok, girl. They talking about they supposed to be here at the end of August or November, or the last of December. They coming at a high rate of they coming in real at a high rate of speed, y'all. And they said they hostile. Now this is what I said. I said, if for one thing, if they 7 foot tall and they black, and if they hostile, they ain't gonna be hostile at people that look like them. They gonna be hostile at the other at the other dang on race. They ain't gonna be less hostile at us. So if they coming, I'm not scared of them. I'm just saying, do what they please. They look like us. I'm not scared of them. They 7 foot tall. They hostile. Y'all better be scared of them, not us. I'm just saying. I'm not, No, people, the Caucasian people don't like it, honey. They don't like it. If ain't nobody be black, honey, they don't like it. But let's get on to here. We at the 10-minute mark. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. And I appreciate each and every one of you for coming over here to my channel. Let me fix this, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over here to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, as you come in, please hit the thumbs up button. And please make sure you're sharing the video so we can grow. Okay? Also, if you want to support the channel, you know how to do that. Cash App, Super Chat, Super Sticker. Also, you can become a member for $2.99, or you can give out memberships. Okay, guys, so let's try to get some of these super chats and stuff up, because I'm going to be getting a lot of super chats or super stickers. So if you can, support the channel, okay? All right, guys. So let's get started. And also, let me get my banners up here, guys. Hello, Carol. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see here. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is up here. Fair use, fair use. I do not own the rights to any of the clips that I may show or any music. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Let's see what else we got to do. All things said are alleged, and in my very own opinion, it's for entertainment purposes only. All things said are alleged and for entertainment purposes only. And in my very own opinion, I do not own the rights to any clips or any music that you may hear in the video. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right, guys. So let's get started here. Okay, so now I told y'all we're going to talk about a couple of things, okay? So one thing I do want to talk about is we're going to start off with PORSHA, okay? Because y'all know for a while it's been going around on these YouTube streets that PORSHA was allegedly dating Future. Now, you know what Future said, baby. All of his women got AP watches. That's how y'all can know his women. Now, PORSHA said she never dated him, right? So PORSHA was on the talk show and they was asking her, did you date, Future because y'all know Drew said that she dated Future. She said she never dated Future. Now, you know, being a woman, I don't think no woman gonna lie on their poo poo. If you dated somebody, you dated somebody. There's no Portia. She ain't gonna lie and say she dated somebody or didn't date somebody if she did. So I did want to get into a little bit of what Portia said about her poo poo because she don't want to be, she don't want you out here in the streets lying on her poo poo, as she say, about her dating Future. She's trying to say she never dated Future. Now, y'all know it's been said that Future women have a watch. So all of his women have a watch, an AP watch, right? So that's how you can determine Future's women, allegedly. Okay? So we're going to get into what she said here to Cam Newton about her dating Future. Now, she dated Future. That's her business. I don't really care, we already know how Portia get down. You better bring the money. Portia ain't playing with you. You ain't got no money. Portia ain't playing with you. Okay, so let's get into a little bit of what Portia said. Now, let me know if you guys are drinking. I told you, I got me some Taylor Port, but it's mixed because I cannot drink Taylor Port straight. So let's get into a little bit of what Portia said to Cam Newton about her dating Future. And this is for entertainment and teaching purposes, okay? We're just trying to get to the root of the rumor. So I want to hear from Portia's own mouth about her dating Future. So this is for entertainment purposes and for like a teaching moment. So let's see what she said. She said, it says Portia Williams denies dating Future. Never happened, but I don't mind an AP. The AP is the watch. So let's listen to what she has to say.
Rumors about you dating Future true?
No. No, that's not true. So that's a weird rumor. I actually never met Future.
What?
I saw him in Lenox Mall years ago from afar and was like, oh, that's Future. That's it.
I thought you were dating King Toxic. No, and I gotta say.
I mean, I don't mind an AP, so if he want to call, But no, I never dated a man. And it was so funny because one of my girlfriends, she asked me herself, like, you dating Future? I'm like, no. She said somebody told her they saw him with someone who looked just like me. And she thought it was me. And then, of course, my ex ran with it and put it in the blogs. And then it just became a thing. But no, Future is not my future. Okay.
Say less. Is the rumors about you dating Future true?
No. No.
All right, guys, we got it from the horse's mouth. She says she never dated Future. Do y'all believe her? Hello, point 84. Hello, point 84. All right, you said Simon and Portia slept with Future, not dated. Simon said he has receipts. Well, you said Simon said Portia slept with Future, not dated. Simon said he has receipts. Well, hey, if he got them receipts, point 84, he needs to bring them on out, y'all. If you got receipts, because this is my thing, y'all. This is my thing. When you single, you ready to mingle, right? When you single, you ready to mingle, okay? Y'all know other races, when they date a variety of people. They said if don't no man or woman got no ring on their finger, they're going to date who they want until they find the right person. But we date differently. When we date a person, we just date one person. We don't go out, put ourselves out there and date. Date variety of people to see, who we like. That's our dating style. But other cultures, other races, they date multiple of people. Now, some people take it as when you date multiple of people that you're sleeping with them. No, just because you dated multiple of people, that don't mean you sleeping with them. In my book. So I think that if you are single, you should be able to date who you want to. You don't have no ring on your finger. Let me know in the chat if you are single, you should be able to date multiple men, long as you're not sleeping with them. I'm not saying that if you're sleeping with somebody, you should date multiple people. Now, y'all know I keep it real with y'all. A lot of women have their one person. You know what I'm talking about, that one person. If you single, right, and they single, y'all are each other's, but then y'all date other people. But then if y'all want to get down, y'all call each other, but y'all are not sleeping with other people, right? And y'all got to have the understanding where, okay, we're not together, but y'all, you might, and I don't think nothing wrong with that because you're not committed to nobody. If y'all are single and y'all agree that y'all gonna be each other's person, y'all have pulled up each other's my chart and whatever. But y'all still gotta use, protection and things like that. But if you're out here dating, you can date different people. That's okay to me. Because we have been in our culture where we're just dating one person. How you gonna know, who you like, different things like that if you don't date multiple of people? Other races do that. When they're dating, they date multiple of people. They just don't date no one person. Now, with us, if we're dating, right, just say you meet a dude, right? Y'all go out to dinner or lunch, right? And then just say, just say y'all go out to lunch or have a brunch or whatever. Then later on, Tyrone may call you and say, would you like to have dinner or go out to the movies? That's okay. Because look, I ain't no ring on my finger. I can go out with whoever I want to. Now, what if to say I see Tyrone while I'm out with Jack? I don't think Tyrone should be saying nothing. We're not together. We dating, right? Right? Are we dating? Tyrone shouldn't be saying nothing to Jack because me and you dating. Me and you ain't slept together or did nothing of that sort. We dating, right? So that's how it should be if you're dating. You should be able to see who you like, what's it going to be. I don't think people should put all their chips in one bag. Don't put all your sauce on one chip. Don't put all your dip on one chip. You got to get out there, y'all. And I think we as women, African American women, we do that. We meet a guy, and that's it. We're gonna keep on dating him without seeing what else is out there. I'm guilty of that myself when I used to date. Okay, I met somebody, that's it. No, in this dating time, no, I wouldn't do that. I'll be dating, if I was single, I would be dating multiple people. There's no way. No, I'm not gonna do it. Hello, Alice. Hello. And guys, I do want to bring this to your attention. I went on my channel because I'm getting off the subject a little bit, and some people were getting blocked from my channel, and I'm like, what happened here? I didn't know they got blocked because my subscribers were going down. So if anybody has been, blocked from my channel or anything like that, let me know. DM me so I can unblock you. So I have unblocked a lot of people that I didn't know was blocked. And then I didn't know what was going on. But let me know if you guys have been blocked or anything like that. DM me and let me know so I can unblock you or what have you. Now, if you're a troll or something like that, no, I won't unblock you. But if you genuinely rock, genuinely rock with me, then I will unblock you. Genuinely rock with me, I will unblock you. Because I want everybody to voice their opinion, long as it's respectful. Because again, guys, I told you, this is a safe space over here. We can agree to disagree. I don't want y'all to agree with me, whatever. I want you guys to think for yourself. Y'all are critical thinkers. So y'all not gonna have the same thoughts as me all the time. Y'all gonna have your own train of thought. But long as we're respectable and we keep it moving, that's how I go, just how it goes. That's how we should be as women. We should be able to agree to disagree. Okay? And as a friend, if you're wrong, I should be able to tell you you're wrong. Or if you do something to hurt my feelings, I should be able to tell you that without you getting mad at me. Okay? That's how friends do. But some people, and I'm getting way off the subject, if you say something to them about, okay, you hurt my feelings, I didn't like you said that, they'll get mad at you. No, I need to be able to tell you if you said something I didn't like or if you hurt my feelings. I want to be able to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So That's how I'm, you know. Okay, what you said. I'm single. 10 years. People are crazy these days. Girl, yes, y'all. We as black women and any other races. I'm gonna go into this story here. I done seen two stories. No, maybe three to four, y'all. Let me just keep it 100 with y'all. Let me just keep it above because y'all know I talked it. Let me bring myself up. Okay, guys. Y'all know I keep it a buck with y'all when I'm talking, okay? This world right here, y'all know I'm 51 years old. I don't hide that. I thank God every day that I'm living to see 51 because some people ain't making it, y'all. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. It breaks my heart to see some of our sisters in their 20s and 30s get taken out of this world from these men. I was just scrolling on YouTube because that's my primary source of TV or what have you. And the man unalived his girlfriend and buried her in the backyard, you guys. Buried her in the backyard because she no longer wanted to be with him, from what I heard. Could be wrong, but I'm going to bring it up to y'all. I'm going to show y'all. So when you break up with somebody, you got to make sure that you're careful. I know we don't know everything about people, but you got to make sure these people are in the right state of mind. You got to make sure that they're in the right state of mind, guys. Because some people that we don't think will snap. Oh, I never, people like, I never thought he would do that. So we got to make sure if we going to leave somebody that they're in their right state of mind. Now, I know it's no way of knowing all the time if people are in their right state of mind, but, we got to kind of check their temperature, guys. He buried the lady in her backyard. After he unalived the lady, he buried her in the backyard. And these are black men. Now, y'all remember, it wasn't black men doing this before. Not in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, black men weren't doing this. Now, all of a sudden, I don't know if they've been over there watching the Caucasian men, but now the black men are unaliving the black woman. Another one, the baby mama had left him, right? She was all on TikTok and Instagram talking about she going out. She could shake some already. Now she had a big butt or BBL or whatever. Okay. Do you know that man went up there? He was a little YN. Do you know that man went over there and unalived her? He put 5 B's in her in front of her kids. All because she broke up with him and was on Instagram shaking it. She had a really big butt. She was on there shaking and talking about what she could do. And they was like, your baby daddy on this live. She's like, I don't care. They was like, he prays, pray. She didn't care. She thought it was a game. He went over there to her house and took her out. So you don't be playing with these little YNs. And another thing, I don't tell nobody who to date, right? I don't. At your own discretion. If I wasn't married, I'm 51 years old. Would I date a YN? Hell to the fuck no. These little YNs is crazy. Why would I date somebody the same age as my son? My oldest son is 30. But these women want to play with these YNs. These YNs ain't like the people back in the 80s and 90s. These YNs is on something, else, okay? They will take you out of here. And some of these YNs, if you put this cougar on them, baby, put that cougar on them. And you try to leave them alone and see what happens. Don't be out here messing with no YN. You put the cougar on them. Okay? They'll lose their mind. So I'll tell anybody, don't be out here messing with no YN, no older woman. Put that cougar on them. Then you all of a sudden you want to get you an older man and leave the YN alone. You think he gonna go away like that and you gonna put that cougar on him? No, ma'am, he's not going away. The YNs are not going away. You know, we way more experienced than these little young girls who can't even hardly wipe their ass clean. So you put the cougar down on him. You think he gonna let you go? So don't even put yourself in that boat. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Just saying. You got these YNs are cray. Just saying. I was telling I think I was telling somebody I was out there yesterday doing some cartwheels. I was out there I did about 4 or 5 cartwheels on my grass. My kids like, oh, you can't do no cartwheels. Yes, I can. I can do cartwheels. I'd ride the bike. I was out there on skates. I can play double dutch. I can jump rope, whatever. Hula hoop. I can do the little black thing with the little lemon on there. I can do that too. I can play jack. So I don't know. 70 and 80 people, and 60 people, we just something different. They're like, you know how to do a cartwheel? Yes. But I can do my one thing I used to do with me and my sister. Me and my sister used to flip off the garage. I ain't gonna try that, but I can do cartwheels though. I ain't gonna try that yet. I'd lose a little bit more weight, but I can do about 4 or 5 cartwheels in a row. I can get on the bike and ride it. Get on the skates. I can get on ice skates too. I sure can. So think about these other women that are in more in shape than I am. Put this cougar on the little young, the little YNs. And then you go talk about you don't want to be with them no more. Oh no. These little YNs ain't going. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. But let me get on. Let me get on, y'all. Let me get on. Now, guys, y'all know there's another movie that I'm gonna get. I think it's on Netflix. It's called The Conjurer or something. It's with 5 black women. Now I'm already into Heart and Hustle. Now this other one, guys, I don't know if y'all have been watching it. And cheers, guys. If y'all drinking, cheers. Let me know if y'all drinking in the chat. This other one here. Give me just a second, guys. There's another one. You know what? Our sisters is popping, y'all. Our sisters are popping. They bringing these movies out. They bringing all types of movies out, guys. And I'm here for it. I'm here for anything our sisters are doing. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Okay, y'all. Here we go right here. Now, let me know if y'all watching it. It's on Amazon. Now, look. Let me know if y'all watching this. I ain't gonna play it too long, but let me know if y'all watching this on Amazon. Let me know, guys, if y'all watching this. Hey, Tanya. Look, y'all. Let me know if y'all watching this. Baby, the sisters are popping off. This is on Amazon.
Prime. I just finished the first 3 episodes and I feel like I need more people to talk about this besides the people just in my house, because trust us, we are talking about it. This is the Conjure family. Power runs in the blood. Drama comes with a spell. Money, magic, mayhem. Now, personally, because I'm a stickler, I think it should say magic, money, mayhem, because without the magic, where is the money coming from? People want to know how spirituality has made you rich internally, not just externally. Moving on. So the first episode is basically an introduction to the cast. We get introduced to the mom, Lala, who is the owner and founder of the family business, and very obviously so, the most spiritually grounded out of the bunch, which we could kind of expect with her being the mom. That's when we meet the eldest daughter, Christina. I'm not going to hold you. The first 2 episodes was real hard for me to watch, Christina. As an eldest daughter, I was very disappointed in you. It's like if drama comes with a spell, put your magic wand down, because drama is chasing you and you are doing a full stop so it can catch you. First, we see you arguing with the guy that you were in involved with, whose face is blurred out because he was involved with the Young Thug Rico case. Then we see Christina show up at her mother's house not once but twice, uninvited. She interrupts the girls' night and she's talking about how she just had a conversation with the guy that's involved with the Rico case, and her mother Lala is trying to make sure that Christina is not involved with the Rico case. Now we find out in the first episode that Christina is also in the process of recovering from a bad surgery that led to her being in a coma and fighting for her life. So as she's been in the recovery process, which we know is not just physical, it's emotional, it's mental, it's spiritual, she's been staying with the younger sisters. So she's been staying with the middle sister Kayla and the youngest sister Aria. Now Christina has children, so her children have also been staying there, and I believe Kayla's man also stays with them as well. She's a rich bitch. She got her own mansion, but she's staying with them because she doesn't want to be lonely throughout the recovery process, which made perfect sense to me. But Kayla and Christina get into a big blowout because Kayla is telling Christina, "You are overstaying your welcome. You're here. The kids are here. We're taking care of the kids. We're taking care of you. We're taking care of the house. It's been really loud. It's been really messy to the point where the cleaning crew has had to come in 2 days in a row." Now, the younger sister Aria tried to diffuse the situation between Christina and Kayla to no avail, so it bled into a family dinner, which led to Lala and Christina getting into.
Okay, guys. How many of y'all up for watching this? How many of y'all up for watching this movie? How many of y'all up for watching The Conjuring? Baby, anything that got black sisters in there, I'm up for it. So I'll give it a try and see what it's about and see. But it looks, from what I'm looking at, it looks really good. So how many of y'all gonna try to watch that on Prime? Well, it's on Amazon. Let me know in the chat, guys, if y'all gonna be watching it. Alice, I'm 69. These men want you to take care of them. Wait a minute. Hey, Linda. I want you to take care of them, and twice they get of them, and twice they get in his hell to get them out. Yes. You said crazy comes in all colors. Okay, Alicia. Excuse me, Alice. Okay. No, I have not seen this. Okay. I don't have Prime. Okay, no problem. It's on Amazon. I keep Amazon. I like Amazon movies as well. And then I get, when you got Prime, you get supposedly next day, if you order anything off Amazon, you get it the next day. Or you get it the next day or either the day after that. So I keep Prime for those purposes. Oh, Chanel, you didn't tell me you had no channel. Chanel, if you got a channel, drop it in the link so I can so we can Chanel, let me know if you got a channel. Chanel, if you got a channel, put your channel link in the channel description so people can go subscribe, because I will go subscribe. Put your channel link. If anybody in my live is a content creator, please put the name of your channel in here so we can subscribe. This is a family over here. We I'm going to subscribe, and I hope everybody else too. This is a family. So if I can subscribe and share your channel name, let me know. Put it in the link so I can send people over to your channel, and I'm most definitely going to go over there and subscribe. If anybody's a content creator, let me know. Put your link in the chat so we can go subscribe to your channel. Let me know if y'all subscribers, and I can you can put your link in the channel. I have no problem with that. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. All right, moving on, guys. Now, my thing here. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I like Remy. I like Clarissa. I'm all for Black empowerment women. Okay. If Remy has a concert, I would go see Remy in concert. I would. Now, people do whatever works for them. If Remy and Pap couldn't work out, that's okay. People don't work out all the time. Everybody wants forever. It just doesn't happen. Okay, now if he didn't move on with Clarissa, okay, Clarissa ain't done nothing to me. I don't know these people from a can of paint, right? So it's whatever. Okay, it's whatever. Now people were saying Papoose and Clarissa had broke up, but she said they have not broke up. She wants to fight Layla. Okay, but y'all know Layla. What I don't think Layla should come out of retirement. But Layla did say something here about, a couple of different things about why she, don't want to come out and fight. Hello, Pat, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Fine Faith, I did see that. Well, Chanel, still put your channel name in there so we can go subscribe to it. Chanel, put your channel name in there so we can go subscribe to it. Okay, y'all. So, let me know in the chat if you guys want to see a fight with Claressa Shields and Layla Ali. Or do y'all just think Layla should just stay retired? She don't have anything to prove. And y'all know that on the women's boxing belts now, they're going to have Layla Ali name, Layla face put on the belts now. So on the women's wrestling league, they're supposed to have Layla face put on all the belts, y'all. But I think that Claressa is trying to get Layla upset and make her come out and box. You know why? Because she said, well, if I was Layla, I wouldn't want to box me either. So I think she's trying to bait her. Layla has said she will do things on her own terms. But I think she's trying to bait Layla by saying, oh, Layla don't want to come out and fight me. I wouldn't want to fight me either. Now, okay, Claressa, I wouldn't do that. Don't do that to no other Black woman. The woman is retired. She got more knockouts than you, and you still young. You still might beat her record, but she didn't do what she's supposed to do in her time, okay? Just like Muhammad Ali did what he's supposed to do in his time, okay? George Foreman did what he was supposed to do in his time. Muhammad Ali, they did what they're supposed to do in their time. So give respect for the people who paved the way for you to be in boxing, okay? But, she don't want to do that. Now, don't get me wrong. Again, I like Remy. But I liked it Remy and Pat when they were together. And I'm not going to deny that. But I understand that things can't always be like that, and people fall out of love, they grow apart, and they just not together anymore. And I'm okay with that. If he didn't move on, she didn't move on, we just got to settle for that. That's what it is. Okay? But people are saying Remy realized that she done made a mistake and that she won't pat back. Let me know in the chat if y'all think Remy won't pat back. Let me know in the chat if y'all think Remy won't pat back. People are saying that Remy done made a mistake. Pat don't want her back because of how Claressa treats him so good, how she bigs him up all the time. And they were saying that he wasn't getting that from Remy. So they said that even if Remy wanted Pat back, that Pat wouldn't go back with her. Because allegedly, either the Black captain got a baby on the way. So let me know, y'all, if y'all think that, the rumors are true that Remy won't Pat back and she won't take him back. Let me know. And let me know if y'all think that Layla should fight Claressa. I don't think she should fight Claressa. I did what I was supposed to do in my time as boxing. I'd have moved on to bigger and better things. I'm retired. Why should I come out of retirement and mess up my name and stuff like that? I didn't do what I was supposed to do in my time. If I was Layla, I wouldn't come out either. Because I'm still the greatest. My daddy is the greatest. Why do I have to come out to prove something to you? You go if you want to see how I fight, go back and look at some of my videos. But Claressa being Claressa, and I like Claressa confidence, okay? I do. Claressa has confidence. People call her ugly, says she can't dress. Claressa don't give a shit what y'all say about her. She gonna say she look good, and you supposed to think that. If you don't think you look good, who the hell gonna think it for you? Okay? So I like their confidence, guys. I love her confidence. But this is what Layla had to say about her fighting. This is what she had to say. I guess she said that she's not gonna let y'all, bring her out. She's not gonna let y'all do that to her. She good. So let's take a look and see what she says, y'all.
Now, to answer the question that I know many of you who are poking around waiting for me to give you an answer, the answer is yes. I am going to answer your question when I'm good and ready to do it. Because you know what? Nobody calls shots on me.
You hear what Layla said? She gonna answer y'all question when she good and ready. She said, "Don't nobody call shots on her." Hey, girl, I'm with you. I do what I want to do. Just because some people are feeling themselves, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I will come out when I'm good and ready.
Do things when and how and where I like to do them. I love you guys. Now, to answer the question that I know many of you who are poking around waiting for me to.
So they said, Layla is almost 50 and hasn't fought since 2007. And what does that say? And are acting like she still has something to prove. In my opinion, Clarissa better call out somebody's still active and in their prime if she wants a real fight. Okay. They said Layla ducking the fade. I don't think she's ducking the fade. I don't think so. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think I don't think Layla Ali ducking no fade. Now that I don't believe. I just think she gonna fight when she wanna fight. Just because y'all want her to fight, don't mean that she gonna fight. And Clarissa, she feeling herself. This is her time, and Layla had her time, so that's fine if she feeling herself. Okay, guys, if she feeling herself, that's fine. Let's just see what else Clarissa said. Clarissa's feeling herself. And we got people that's copying, that's okay. Okay. Carissa still says Layla Ali declined her 15 million fight offer. I wouldn't fight me either. I understand she's scared. I'm happy she said no. See, that's Clarissa trying to bait Layla Ali to come out and fight by saying she's scared. Layla Ali know the game, okay? That's Muhammad Ali's daughter. But this is what Clarissa said. Her and Papoose.
About things heating up right now between you and Layla Ali.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. What's going on? I know she recently came on the internet and said that nobody's gonna call the shots for her. What was kind of like your response to that?
Layla and her representatives has told us no. Like the answer is no. She doesn't want to fight, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm not upset. I mean, I wouldn't fight me either. You know what I'm saying? I understand that she's scared.
No, see, that's her trying to bait Layla, talking about she's scared. I wouldn't want to fight me either. Look, girl, we already know Layla can throw hands, baby. Layla already said that you too slow for her. She will knock your ass the fuck out. But go back and watch her tapes. We already see Layla fight. She don't have to come out and prove it. Watch her tapes. And this is just for teaching, y'all. I do not promote violence on this page. This is just for teaching and learning. And Clarissa is trying to bait her. That's all. By saying she's scared. That's all.
I'm moving on. I got plenty of girls who I can fight. I can make plenty of championship fights. I can go up. I can go down. I mean, it's not a big deal. I thought that she was about all that talk. She wanted 15 million. I went and got the 15 million. And now it's all this backpedaling. So, congrats to her and whatever she's doing. But I'm moving on with my career again. I'm happy that she said no. I really didn't want to have to put the pause on her anyway. You know what I'm saying? Her and her team.
Girl, you was not gonna put no pause on Layla Ali. Let's just be clear. Now, I like Carissa, don't get me wrong, but baby, you was not gonna put no pause on Layla. Okay, Layla has more knockouts than you. Let's not forget that, Clarissa. Now, come on now, you're smelling yourself. Now let's stop the cap.
Great
I think that's great that they did what they did. That's perfect to me.
Yeah. So she about things heating up right now between you and Layla Ali. Yeah. Tell us about that. You know, what's going on?
My career again. I'm happy that she said no. I really with or without her. So at the end of the day, time waits for no one. And I'm not waiting around for Layla. Look, if you want the 15 million, come and get it. If you don't, I mean, I wouldn't turn down 15 million, would you?
Right. No, of course not. So do you think that's what it is? It's more of a, clout thing, using your name?
It's absolutely clout.
Do you think she's scared to fight you?
What clout? Why would Layla Ali need clout? If anything, you need her. You the clout. You chasing her. Layla Ali's already made a name for herself. So why would you say Layla Ali is trying to get clout off of you? Oh my God. Oh, okay. Oracular is okay. All right. You feeling yourself okay?
Layla is scared to fight me. I would be scared to fight me too. I get it. But hey, this is the world of, cloud and social media. Everybody wants it, and only real people are doing real things, so it's not a knock to anybody, just the fact that we're in a generation now where the women fight each other.
Yeah.
We don't duck each other. And back in her generation, that's all she did. So it is what it is.
So for you, you're still open.
When did Layla Ali duck somebody? When did Layla Ali duck a fight? What? Stop the cap, Clarissa. Come on now. Now you're doing a little bit too much clickbait here. Now that's a girl. She talking major she talking major shit.
Open to it if she's down for it. You got the 15 million ready. You still want to do it.
Absolutely. But I'm not going to wait around for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I have other fights lined up. I'm still fighting the best with or without her. So at the end of the day, time waits for no one. And I'm not waiting around for Layla. Look, if you want the 15 million, come and get it. If you don't, I mean, I wouldn't turn down 15 million, would you?
Right. No.
Now, to answer the question that I know many of you who are poking around waiting for me to give you an answer, the answer is yes. I am going to answer your question when I'm good and ready to do it. Because you know what? Nobody calls shots on me. I do things when and how and where I like to do them. I love you guys.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best, the greats versus the greats, the GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the two most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium, T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most important.
Okay, y'all. Okay, guys. Let's just, I cannot, y'all. I cannot. Look, y'all. Now, I don't hate on nobody, but why is she trying to clickbait Layla? Layla says she does stuff when and where she want to do it. Layla has nothing to prove to nobody. She's knocked out more people than Clarissa. Now, I'm not saying Clarissa ain't going to get there, but Layla has nothing to prove. She retired. She hasn't fought anybody since 2007. Then you're going to say, well, the great versus Muhammad Ali daughter. What the hell did that got to do with anything, Clarissa? I'm telling y'all, Clarissa's smelling herself, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. But give respect and homage for people who paved the way for you, okay? Have you forgot about that? She paved the way for y'all. And the other women boxers who came before you. So that's just disrespectful to me. Just disrespectful. Just disrespectful. You don't have to, you can say what you're going to say, but you don't have to say it like that and say all of that. That's just disrespectful. Just like women, okay, like Salt and Pepper, JJ Fad, they made a way for women rappers, okay? Then we got the Salt and Pepper. Then we got the Lil Kim. So there were other Queen Latifah. Them. They paved the way for the Sexy Reds, the Nicki Minaj, the Cardi B's, the Glorilla them. So give homage to those women rappers. And that's what I'm saying. Give homage to these women boxers who paved the way for y'all. Y'all know one thing. And this is getting off the subject. This is why I like Kendrick Lamar so much. Do y'all know Kendrick Lamar gave Rakim, it's Airbnb, Rakim, his money that he got for the London concert? It was some millions of dollars. He gave it to Rakim. And he paid homage to the people that paved the way for them in this rap game. Y'all know Eric B. and Rakim, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane. They paved the way. Sugar Hill Gang. So, and y'all know they not getting money like these other rappers are getting because they wouldn't get money like that, right? They royalties and all that, like the rappers are getting now. So Kendrick, he didn't make an announcement. He didn't do nothing. He went without security or nothing to Rakim's studio in the Bronx. Came in there with suitcases with money and also wired money to his account. Gave him millions of dollars. Do you think any of these other punk ass rappers would do that? No, they too busy with getting 5 and 6 cars, chains and stuff. But y'all won't give homage to the people who paved the way for y'all. Like Dougie Fresh. Well, Dougie Fresh still doing things like that. Curtis Blow. People who paved the way. Now, if y'all got millions, what would be the problem with y'all giving them $1 million if y'all worth all these millions? The people who are struggling, the struggling rappers that paved the way for y'all, who ain't got nowhere to live, what would be wrong with y'all buying them a house or something, or giving them some money or something that paved the way for y'all? What's wrong with that? Kendrick went and gave that man millions of dollars. That's why I like Kendrick. He don't make an announcement, he just go do it. Because Rakim, he still produces music and stuff. He went to this man's studio by himself with no security, by himself with suitcases, and also wired money into his account. That's why I like Kendrick. And Drake with his culture stealing ass. You could have did that, but you didn't do that. You just want to come over here and steal shit. Steal our culture. Now you're over there trying to steal what's the other one? London's culture and rap like them. Just saying, y'all. You say I hope Layla Ali swells them soup coolers up. Yes. Hey, baby girl, 1981. My what is it? What is her name? Keith Smith. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello, Carolyn. I'm at my tea sipper. Hello, y'all. Y'all drinking in the chat tonight? Yeah, I know tonight is drinks in the chat. I'm drinking some Taylor Port, but my Taylor Port is mixed with orange juice and some lemon juice. Because I cannot drink Taylor Port straight. It's too much. I cannot drink it straight. I'm not being honest. Let me come on here. So I see some new people in the chat, so y'all can see my face. I am Drop the Tea. How's everyone doing? Y'all know I'm a little tipsy. Having me a little drink. I gotta get my shirts, y'all, that say Drop the Tea on there. I gotta get my shirts made. I'm gonna get that done. I'm gonna try to get that done sometime this week. Drop the Tea. Yeah, I gotta start promote myself. And then also in Chicago, guys, you know you can make jackets and stuff. And if y'all know 32 Shots, she has a jacket made with like all the different content creators' name on there. And I'm gonna get one made. I think I'm gonna go to Chicago because I'm gonna have 32 Shots make me one too. And then I'm going to also go to Chicago where you know you can have like a girls. You know how you do like the paint and sip, right? They have a like it's like a drink and sip, but you can make your own jackets. It can be any kind of jacket you want, a suit jacket, it can be a jean jacket, whatever jacket you want. And you can put different stuff on there. So I want to put my Drop the Tea on there. And you know I gotta put my my sissies on there. Tea Talk with Your Girl, Sassy T from the 803, Sandra P, Sheila Joe, 32 Shots, them gonna be on there, and some other people gonna be on there that I mess with. Regina, Lady C, them. Those are all my sisters. Y'all know that. So you can do that in Chicago, and I don't know if they got it in other cities or states, but I know Chicago has it where I'm going to do that. So I'm going to start making shirts that say, you know, like Drop the Tea. And let me tell y'all something. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for rocking with me. I know there have been some day ones that have been rocking with me from day one. And I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I do. Because, baby, when I got over here on YouTube, I just used to make just videos because I was like, I'm not coming on live because I'm not going to let these people chew me up. And one day I got to talking to my sister, them dropped Tea Talk with Your Girl and Sassy T. And I'm like, you can do it, you can do it. And I started coming on live, and I've been on here ever since. I think I'm somebody you can take home to your mama. I don't think I'm bad looking or nothing like that. I'm somebody you can bring home to your mama. I think so. If you don't think you look good, who else gonna think you look good? Okay? But I can put the shit on that. I can. Yeah, I know I can. But I just got my little yellow muumuu on today, my little house dress. But I just wouldn't have got my nails done, so I just got my little muumuu on. But I can put some shit on her if I need to. I can. Y'all know that. But today I ain't got no earrings on. This is just me. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over here to my live. I appreciate that so much. I do. So don't think I don't respect you guys' time. I do. Thank you. All right, guys. So I do want to get on to Teyana Taylor. Teyana Taylor is getting surgery on her throat. And also they was talking to her about Aaron Pierre. They was talking to her about Aaron Pierre. They was asking, was that her man? And Teyana, she talking about she trying to do something different because last time with her marriage with Iman, she put it all out there and things went bad. So now I guess she's trying to bring it back and wait a minute. And y'all, I got a Brazil on, so don't be thinking I ain't got no Brazil on. I got a Brazil on. I'm looking at this thing like I ain't got no damn Brazil on. Or bra on. I got a Brazil on. 30 likes and 35 in the chat. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. And please make sure y'all are sharing the video. I got a bra on, or Brazil, however you want to call it. I got one on. My grandma, who was 100 years old when she passed away, she called it a Brazil. I got a Brazil on, okay? Or bra, whatever y'all want to call it. I got one on, okay? Now, Teyana Taylor is saying that when they asked her, is she dating or is that her man? She trying to keep it low key. She don't want to jinx anything, guys. But I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. But let's see what she had to say. Because she's going to be getting surgery on her vocal cords. But also, they're asking her about her man. Is this your man? Is he not your man? What's going on here? Now, I can understand because y'all know Iman is acting a fool, guys. about, her and Aaron. He not doing too well, girl. He ain't doing too good. But hey, look, he had the woman. You didn't treat her right. So what would you like her to do, sir? So let's just talk about this, guys. And then we got to get on to Melody, too. Yeah, I know I got to get on to my girl, Melody. So, let's get into, okay, baby girl, you going to support my merch? Okay, thank you. Let's get into TEYANA. What she talk about Aaron, y'all. So this is just like a teacher lesson. We want to know if she and Aaron are a thing, are a couple. So let's see what she has to say.
Aaron Pierre. Now, can I officially say that's your man? Is that, are we allowed to say that? Or are you guys just very friendly? I want to be respectful of what you would like me to say as far as your connection, the chemistry that we see between you two.
I think that this world, this new,
yes,
whatever is going on in the world,
yes,
is not gentle, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I want to try something different where I'm not just like, hey, what's going on? And boom, 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 because people are preying on your downfall. People are preying on the health.
People are preying on your downfall instead of trying to lift you up. And baby, it could be some people that are in your circle praying for your downfall. They don't want to talk to you when you're happy. They want to talk to you when you're sad, when you're going through things with your husband or your man. Oh, girl, what's going on? And then you tell them you got a promotion at your job and you doing this and that, happy shit. Oh, well, I'm going to call you back. But when you're going through some shit, some bad shit, they want to talk about that shit. Just saying.
Health that you are building, what me and Aaron have, it's very healthy, and it's very gentle. It's very soft, and it's very kind, and it's very sweet, and it's very warm, and it's one of the best feelings that I've ever had. And most importantly, it's so safe. You know what I'm saying? And safe. I don't want us.
You know what? I like that word safe. So that's letting you know she did not feel safe in her marriage with Iman. Now, I'm gonna let it play, y'all. I'm gonna let it play. Because if people are calling Russell Wilson a simp, so now they calling Aaron Pierre a simp. They calling Cash Down, the man who plays for the football team, a simp. Why aren't they simp? Because they want to love on their woman. They don't want to cheat on their woman. They want to love them properly. They simp. Oh, Lord.
To be robbed of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
I don't want to. I don't want us to be robbed of that. He's so special to me, and I'm filled with so much gratitude to have him in my life. And I'm just so grateful for him and just everything that comes with him, and I want to protect that.
Oh, absolutely. Let's talk about Aaron Pierre. Now, can I officially say that's your man?
Okay, let's talk about this. So any man that shows you the softer side of them and want to be there for you, because they call him Russell Wilson a simp. This man here has been called a simp. Who else? Cash Down man is called a simp. Who else? So all these men they call a simp. So Michael Blackson made a joke about that. He cussed his woman out, the one who just had his baby, who was going through postpartum depression. He said, I know you don't think I'm going to start acting like no Russell Wilson. So because he treats Sierra properly, cares for her and the kids, he is sick. Goodness. Look, it's all right to have a man with a little bit, just a little bit of gangsta in him, but hey, nowadays you need to shit. Them nerves, baby. Let me just tell you. Don't think the nerds don't know what they're doing. Just saying. My, I had a couple of my friends and cousins. They had some nerds, baby, and just say they know how to work it, baby. Don't let that fool you. Don't let them quiet man fool you. Just saying. Hello, DG. Hello, hello. You know, they don't want you to have no nice man that's gonna treat you right. If it is, that's it. I don't get that. And then this is another thing I tell women. Don't never let no man have the upper hand over you. Because baby, that Michael Blackson said he wear the pants in that relationship. He brings the money. So I guess you gonna do what the fuck he tell you to do. That's what he said. Baby. How I would have got in his ass so tough, baby. I would have told him to kiss everything where the sun don't shine. I will see you at the courthouse, son. You got me messed up. But see, Michael Blackson, he think everything is a joke, baby. I would have been on that internet giving him what he needed. I would have been giving him what he needed. He would have been talking that mess to me. Yeah, she gonna bow down because she said that she's going through postpartum depression. So he was taking it in his mind to say, I guess he felt like she was disrespecting him. That's what he felt like. She was disrespecting him. I don't give really care a flying fuck what you felt like. If you didn't want to know the truth, I wouldn't give a shit. Sir, what you thought? You think I cared about what you thought, sir? No. I wouldn't care a shit about what you thought, sir. I wouldn't have cared. And I'm just being honest with you. I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have cared about what you thought. Just being honest. I wouldn't have cared. Now, other people probably would say whatever. No. I wouldn't have cared what he said. I wouldn't have cared at all. Where is it at? Let me see. I'm just trying to go back to it. Here we go. So, this woman right here breaks down why hood guys are not husband material. They aren't more masculine. They are just more violent and emotional immature. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. They are immature. Right. They are immature. But everybody think Russell Wilson is some kind of tip guy. I don't know why they think he's tip. Because he treated Sierra's son like he was his own. Is that it?
Fetish with street dudes because we mistake them as being more masculine. I really wish that women would stop putting street dudes on a pedestal. And I mean, you see how Glorilla's song, she was talking about the type of dude that she wanted, and that's cool because she's selling you an illusion. And don't get me wrong, I love that song. I like Glorilla. But she's romanticizing and sexualizing the type of guy that you keep saying that you don't want. If we actually held ourselves accountable for the type of men that we chose, I don't think we would keep romanticizing men that are in survival mode. I've actually never dated a street guy that was very protective. It's a complete myth that they're more masculine and more protective, and they're actually more combative. And they lack a lot of emotional maturity because they're in survival mode. They're not trying to love you. I don't care how there's some kind of fetish with street dudes because we see Black movies that they create where the love is so toxic, and then for some reason, especially in the Black community, we romanticize these toxic relationships, and then we romanticize these guys and say that we want this Russell Wilson, Sierra type of love, but we're never going to get there if we keep talking about we want a hood dude. Especially if you're not a hood chick, they see you as naive and gullible. Don't let the hype fool you where they're like, oh, you're wifey material because you speak a certain way and dress a certain way. The only difference is that hood chicks know exactly what type of time a street dude is on. There is nothing that you'll understand about a person that can analyze, observe you, and know how to get what they want from you, because where they're from, there's less resources. Their survival mode makes you navigate differently through life. And I need Black movies that they create where the love is so toxic. And then I know this because I've experienced this. If you don't come from struggle, the way you view the world in relationships are just different. So if you're from the suburbs and people, and, you know, you speak a certain way, you have a certain disposition and demeanor, trust me, you do not align with no street dude, and they see you as silly and naive. I know this because I've experienced this. If you
So let me ask y'all, do y'all think if you are from the suburbs or from the hood, that you think that hood men look at suburban girls as naive? Or do you think that they think that Sierra's trying to play Russell? I don't think Sierra's trying to play Russell. Every woman wants a man, a protector and a provider. What's wrong with that? But Russell is being painted as a simp because he takes care of Sierra. He holds her down. They pray together. They pray over each other before they leave out the house and before shows. They together all the time. So why would he be a simp? I'm just trying to understand this. Now, let's reverse this, guys. If y'all don't know this, y'all know Russell Wilson's first wife was a Caucasian woman. He didn't have no kids by her. Because I'll put the blame on me. Where I was like, well, you know, they were saying that every time these Black men get on, they go get a white woman. He did have a white woman, right? He did. Because y'all know Russell Wilson is mixed and he was adopted, okay? He has a Black mama, white father, or something to that neck. He mixed, okay? But he did have a Caucasian wife, right? They were high school sweethearts, Russell Wilson. He divorced her. They didn't have no kids. He got with Sierra and treated Sierra's son like it was his own. They got married, and allegedly, this is what they said, they didn't have sex until they got married. And he still treats future son like that's his own son. Even though they didn't have 3 or 4 more kids after that, he still treats them good. Okay? And he treats Sierra and the kids good. He says Sierra does not have to work. She chooses to work. He said he holds down his household. And he said he told Future, we don't need child support from you. He said, because I take care of him. And that's a man right there. He told him he don't need it. He told him, he didn't say it on the TV. He didn't tell Future, we don't need you to pay child support. He said, I take care of him. He said, I take care of my son. He didn't say my stepson, he said my son. Now that's a man right there. That's a man. Just saying, when you get somebody that's gonna hold you down, and a child that's not them and love you and your child, okay. Telling you don't have to work, and that let Future go ahead on because he got him. They don't need his child support. He said, I told Sierra, we don't need his child support. He said, I'm gonna take care of him along with the rest of his kids. Just saying, y'all, just saying. You ain't heard now. Now let's just be clear here. Let me come back online, guys. I need y'all to see who I am. Let's just be clear here. And I'll tell people this. From what we have known right now, we have not heard of Russell Wilson cheating on Sierra. We know about the football players, the basketball players, golf players, hockey players, they know to cheat because they got groupies behind them, you know, groupies or whatever. Okay? Let's just keep it a buck. But we have not heard of him cheating so far. But that's not to say that he hasn't. Because let me just tell y'all something. A lot of these women, because y'all know I'm a 70s child, and these old hoes, long as they getting their rent paid, they keeping some money in their pocket, and they got a car, they're not going to say a word. But then now we got some of these loudmouth mistresses that going to open their mouth. Don't come on out. Excuse me. But back in my day, the mistresses, we never even know who they were. They was getting their bills paid, their rent paid, or mortgage paid, or whatever. They weren't gonna say shit. These mistresses now, they come on out with their shit. They don't care. They coming at the wife. Back in my days, they wouldn't do that. But these new women, oh shit, they coming at the wife. Just to be honest, keeping it a buck with you. Now, I will say this, and I've always said this. And I've been married for 19 years. I don't know what he do when he leave outside this door. He could say he going to work or going wherever. I don't know where the hell he going. So I tell women that's married and things like this, don't never say what your husband won't do. Because when he leave out this door, unless you got a fucking GPS on him, tracker or whatever you got, don't ever say what he won't do when he leave out that door. You hoping. Praying he ain't doing nothing, but you cannot say that. Well, I'm gonna speak for myself. I hope he wouldn't do that. But hey, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Just saying. Just keeping it a buck. Everybody want to think they got the greatest or whatever husband, but you don't know what he do when he leave outside that door. Anybody can say they going to fuck to work. I can say I'm going to work. Does that mean I'm going to work? Baby, I can go down there to the Holiday Inn motel. I can put on my work clothes like I'm going to work and smooth on, drive on, cruise on down there to the Holiday Inn. But see, I'm a classy. I gotta have 4 stars. Let me not put myself. No, wait a minute. Let me not put myself so long. But they do got some nice Holiday Inns. I'm just gonna say. But look. The Hilton, they got some nice rooms at the Hilton, or what else? The Hilton, they got some nice hotels. Okay, just saying. I can cruise on down there to the Hilton. Okay, just saying, just keeping it a buck. I'm just being honest with y'all. I told y'all I'm gonna tell the truth. One thing I'm gonna do is tell y'all the truth. Look, my husband can be laid up down there at the Holiday Inn, the Motel 6, or either that Best Western or the Hilton. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's doing. That's what he's thinking. I don't know. Just keep it in the book. Yeah, he could be back there in the damn car for all that fuck no. Shit. Let the seat down and do what he got to do. I'm just saying. Just keep it in the book with your shit. Just you can get it on in their car. You think one of these cars won't get it on in their car and a truck? Oh shit. They don't look. A classy woman like myself, just saying, just saying. Howard Johnson, the Hilton, things like that. But some of these women, yeah, they do got some nice Holiday Inns and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. So don't never say, oh, my husband won't do that. You know your husband will be laying his damn ass up there at the Holiday Inn, getting his ass rolled up on. Just saying. Just saying. He could be back there with his damn truck with the motherfucking seat laid down, getting rolled up on. Just saying. So I ain't gonna ever say that. Just saying. Now, hey, now, don't hate the player, hate the game. I had a friend. Oh, my husband wouldn't do that. Okay. Yeah, why would you say such a thing? Why would I say such a thing? So, what you got a tracker on him? No, I would never do that. I don't need to do that. So, how do you know he at work? My husband goes to work. Okay. Your husband goes to work every day. Okay. All right. All right, Beth. Okay. That's what you say. Your husband at work. Okay. You got a tracker? No, she ain't got no tracker. So, well, you know, I don't know what nobody do when they leave the house. Okay. Just your husband could have took a PTO day and just got dressed and say he's going to work and going his ass down into the Holiday Inn motel. Okay. Best Western any motherfucking thing. Just think. Howard Johnson, Hilton, Best Western. Just think. Cheers. Don't blame. Unless you know, some people got trackers on their phone. They can, you know, track their husband or their mate to know where they at. Now, hey, I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not that type of woman. I'm not that type of girl. I'm not tracking no motherfucker. No, ma'am. I don't give a fuck who yet. Because what you done in the dark will come to light. I'm not tracking no motherfucker. I'm just saying. God want me to know something, he gonna rebuild it. Just saying. Not doing it. I'm not staying up all night waiting for nobody. That's enough. I'm gonna take my sleep. That's enough. Now, my younger days, oh Lord, baby, I was a fucking mess. Busting out windows, ties. No, I can't do that no more. I got grandkids. I can't do that no more. It is what it is. No, I'm not gonna do that no more. Now, yeah, drop the tea and had some shit going on in my younger days. But would I do that now? No, ma'am. Mm-mm. But I could kill two tears in a bucket, fucking. 2 tears in a bucket, fucking. That's what I'm telling you. Give a shit. Don't give a shit. They got things that can satisfy you, you know. I don't give a shit. I'm not staying up no nights. I'm taking my ass to sleep. I'm not doing it. I'm not calling no phone all night. No, don't get me wrong, y'all. In my younger days, don't. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I ain't never had my heart broken. I ain't never bust out no windows, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. I'm not gonna sit up here and cap to nobody. I done did some shit. I ain't proud of it, but I have. But now, no. Mm-mm. I was young and dumb. Will I do it now? Hell no. Mm-mm. I'm doing shit. You want them, honey? You can have me. Fuck that shit. No, ma'am. Let me get the shit together. You going on down on James Vogel Street. If you want to know what that is, that's our courthouse down here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. James Vogel Street. I'm not playing with no motherfucking body. You think I can't get nobody? I know you don't think that's all. That ain't happening. I have a DMV full up before. So I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that. So I just don't answer. You could be in the store. My daughter be like, Mom. And my daughter, oh my God. You know, we having my daughter at the store with me. Mama, do you know this man was looking at your butt? Talking about that shit, that's him. I think, oh. What's that? Call my dad. So y'all know I have to take my mama to grocery store. Y'all know I'm only child. But I'm not the only child. I got 3 brothers and a sister. But I act like I'm the only child. So I have to take my mama to the bank, pay her bills, and I take her to the store, wherever else she wants. So we're in Walmart. So my mama on her little, little ride on scooters, and then I got the other basket. So she get a ride on scooter, and then I get a basket. So I follow her because my mom, she be on a scooter and she be flying in the store. And I do apologize about my mom. I'm sorry. She'll run into shit, the end caps. Mama. Then she get to cussing me out. Girl, I've been driving before you was born. Okay. All right, mom. My mom is 78 years old. So, okay. So we get in the stuff. My mom, y'all, yeah, she is so funny. Woo! These prices is sky high. We gonna stop. We gonna stop. I said, Mama, the price is getting this high. How do you think people supposed to live with these prices? Okay, Mama, whatever. So we over here by the bacon and sausage and eggs. Now, don't get her nothing generic. I said, Mama, we could just get this bacon. You can get me the great value bacon. I don't want that bacon. I don't want that generic bacon. I said, okay, all right. Well, I'm just trying to help you out. She don't want nothing generic. Don't give my mama, you give her to put some shit over there. That's generic. She go off. Look, I get the eggs, the great value eggs. Ain't no shame in my game. My mama do not want no great value eggs. She wants she's sophisticated. I said, Mom, you can get these right here. I don't want them damn generic eggs. And then she don't care if she in the stove. She already on that that scooter, that electric scooter. I said, Mama, you can get these eggs here for $3 or $4. I don't want them damn generic ass eggs. So she wants the other high price eggs. They $8 or $9. Woo! How they gonna kill us? Excuse me, one supposed to say that, but sorry, you two. These people gonna starve. I said, Mama, just get these eggs here. I don't want the generic eggs. Okay, well, okay then. You don't want the generic eggs. This is what the price is. Here go my daughter. Mom, that man was looking at your butt. Tell me that's them. Who Bella? Nobody looking at my butt. Yes, they was. I saw them. Tell me that's them. So I started laughing. I'm gonna call my daddy. Oh well, what you gotta do? You can't stop nobody from looking at me. This is what you do. This is what you do. That's the whole like her going with me and my mom. They go another when they looking at your booty. I'm like, Bella, that my daughter's Bella. Yeah, I don't know that. She gets upset. I'm calling my dad. This is what she do. She don't want nobody looking at me. She gets highly upset, y'all. She don't want nobody looking at me. Then if they looking at me, she started rolling her eyes up. That's what she did, my daughter. She started rolling her eyes. Oh, my son. Both of them? Oh, Lord. They get really upset. They don't want no man looking at me. We're going to have to call Dad. Okay. What you got to do? Because I don't want nobody looking at me. What you got to do? People have eyes. They can look at anyone. I'm sure people be, whatever. They do what they got to do. I'm going to do what I got to do. Just saying that. And guys, make sure if you're new coming into my channel, please think about becoming a subscriber. We're trying to grow the channel over here. We're trying to grow our channel over here. Let's see here. Hey, Deborah, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. No, Sonya, she don't want no great value, girl. Look, I'm telling y'all. You said I don't blame her? Yeah, honey, she be in that damn scooter about to tear somebody up. And I've been trying, most of the time I try to go to the store for my mom because she get in that damn scooter, girl. She'll tear you up, knocking over end caps and stuff. My mom has a truck. She does have a truck. My mom is 70 years old. Now, she got license and insurance, but we just don't let her drive her truck. Because my mom drives with 2 feet. She's from Brownsville, Tennessee, and she's a tail rider. And these young people right now, even if she hit somebody, she got car insurance or whatever, but these young kids are so disrespectful. So I hate for y'all to see me on the news that I done took somebody out of this world for doing something to my mama. So instead of me, we just take her where she got to go. Because these little YNs, YBs, YGs, if they do something to my mama, I will be on the news. I will take one of these YNs, YBs, YGs out of here. So to prevent that, we just take her where she got to go. And that's on everything I love. I will take one of them out of here. They mama will need a black dress. They're going to be 7 foot under. So to prevent me from being in an orange jumpsuit, I just rather take my mama where she got to go. Because I have no problem. If somebody do something to my kids or my mama, baby, they're going to meet Jesus. They're going to meet Jesus. And my aim is good. Just saying. I've been at the, let me not go there. I will take what I'm out. Money or anything like that, I'm okay with that because they can get that back because whatever. But put your hands on my kids and my mama. You're gonna meet Jesus early. You're gonna meet the Most High early than you expected to meet him. Just saying. Just saying. They're gonna be walking around with your face on the shirt. And obituaries. That's all I got to tell you. That's all I got to tell you. They're gonna be walking around with your face on the shirt. Sunrise and sunset. That's all I got to tell you. But I told my kids, if they can talk or do whatever, but put hands on my kids and my mama. Y'all can talk or whatever, but put hands. Y'all gonna be on there on a shirt with sunrise and sunset. Okay, remember what I told you: sunrise and sunset. So I don't want to put nobody on no shirt with sunrise and sunset. That's all. So I just take my mama where she got to go. We don't want the shirts with sunrise and sunset on them. Everybody, that's all. Okay? All right. Y'all know what sunrise and sunset mean. Yeah, y'all know that. Cheers, everybody. Cheers in the chat. So let's just pray. Nobody don't have to get a sunrise and sunrise and sunset shirt on with their face on it. Okay? Yeah, I don't yeah. Y'all know what the shirts mean, sunrise and sunset. We don't want to have to put nobody's face on it. So we just take my mom where she gotta go, But we do try to let her get in her truck and we'll just drive her around in her truck. But as far as her getting in there herself, no. We don't want to put nobody's kids on no t-shirt, okay? Let's not put nobody's kids, nobody's son or daughter on no t-shirt. Cheers, everybody. I like my chat, y'all. Yeah, I like y'all. Y'all participate in everything. And have anybody seen Capricorn Flower? Because I have not. I just want to make sure she's okay. And then Mary Willis. I've not seen her. And who else? I've seen Lady Pooh. So Lady Pooh says she's okay. She's been working. But I do notice with my people in here, my people are missing. I have not seen Capricorn Flower and Mary White or Mary Willis. Let me know if y'all seen them and make sure they're okay. Have anybody seen Capricorn Flower? Or Mary Willis? Mary White? Okay, guys, we're going to get on to some Black... But okay, y'all have to go to work. All right, guys, we're going to get on to some Black history as well. Now, guys, I do want to talk to y'all about this. Look, if you dating somebody for a long period of time Now y'all up in age. I'm half of 100. Okay. This is a sad story, guys. There's no way. I'm gonna be with you for 5 or 10 years and we ain't married, and then something happened to you, your daughter come and identify you. I don't have no say so, but I've been the one taking care of you. Mm-mm. No, boo boo. I'm not the one. Y'all, this is a sad story, but I'm gonna let y'all hear this. Now, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all hear this. To my women, I'm gonna let y'all hear this. I follow her. I'll follow her. Let me know, y'all. We gotta find out what's going on with Capricorn Flower. I'm gonna have to try to DM her or something to make sure she okay. And then Mary Willis. I just want y'all know how I am. Y'all know I'm a big baby. I'm a cry. I just want to make sure my people okay. Okay, and I will be looking for any of y'all. I just want to make sure y'all all right. That's all. Not in y'all business, but I just want to make sure y'all okay. Capricorn Flower, haven't seen her in a while. Let me know, y'all, if y'all seen Capricorn Flower or Mary Willis or Mary White, either one of them. Now, listen to this story. Let me know how y'all would react off of this.
Hey, y'all. I have some sad news. This lady just lost her boyfriend for 20 plus years. He died.
Baby, I'm not going to be nobody girlfriend for no 20 plus years, baby. It ain't going on. No. Hell to the fuck no. No, ma'am. No ham, no Sam, no turkey. I'm not being nobody damn girlfriend for no 20 damn years. No, ma'am. This is a learning lesson for people.
And she was the girlfriend for like 20 plus years. And because she wasn't a wife, she couldn't even sign off on the body to be removed. Also, the check that he's receiving monthly, she can't even get the check. It's going to the daughter, just like they had to call a daughter to remove the body. So I say this.
Baby, there's no way. I'm going to be with somebody for 20 some years. The check, it's not even about the money. But to have him move to a funeral home or a church, the daughter got to come do it because you are not married to him, and the next of kin is the daughter, which is his child. Bitch, please. Bitch, no ma'am. Bitch. Mm-mm. Get somebody else to do it. I can't do it. Get somebody else to do it. Hell no. No. And it ain't about the money. I don't care if the daughter can have the man money. Because if I'm anything, I'm a woman. I'm going to stand on my own. But just to be with somebody for 20 some years, what the fuck you is? The caretaker? The caregiver? You weren't good enough for this motherfucker to marry you? Look. Look. With me, you got about 1 or 2 years. 1 or 2 years. You go on exclusive, you got 2 years at the most. Nah, I'm not no fucking caregiver. Then your daughter and the people get to make the decisions. Now, if I want to keep it 100 with y'all, I'm going to keep it 100. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all what I mean. No, So if something happened to you, they don't care how long you've been with the man or woman. Now, unless you have a will, you might got a chance. But if you ain't got no will, and you've been with this woman for 20 some years, the next of kin is your kid. And if you ain't got no kids, the next of kin is your mama. If you ain't got no mama, your next of kin is your brother, your sister. You got me all the way twisted. You know, you want it, baby. You got me twisted. Yeah, that's Key Sweat. Y'all know that song.
To say this. If you are with a man 10, 20,
they gonna be 10 for me.
15 years, and he has never married
got me twisted. That's Key Sweat.
You. He don't like you.
So don't. You don't want.
He's with you just because. Okay. Because any man that really loves you
will marry your ass.
Is going to marry you.
Right.
Because if something happens to them, they want to make sure that you're okay.
Right.
All right? So any man who sits up and soak up your time and your years,
they wouldn't be soaking up mine
for 10, 15, 20 plus years as the girlfriend and never wanted to marry you.
Maybe I got some
he doesn't like you.
My brother girlfriend them like that. They've been with them for 10 or 20 years.
I repeat, because a man who really loves you is not going to be a boyfriend to you for
I love them dearly.
10, 15,
Nobody
20 years.
Milking this cow for free and not marry me.
Now this man all of a sudden dies.
I ain't gonna have a piece of paper on him. No, ma'am.
She couldn't sign off on the body. The check that he was receiving monthly, she can't get that because it's going to his next.
Baby, that's my grandma would call that milking the cow for free. Don't keep on letting no motherfucker milk the cow for free. No, ma'am. I'm not embarrassed. I got. Okay, baby, there won't be no 10 years here, and I'm not married to you. Okay, got to move on. Who stays with somebody for a 20-year girlfriend? Is you out of your everlasting mind? I'm the girlfriend, bitch, please.
Relative, which is his daughter, which means that all of those years that she was with
not me,
and she gets absolutely
nothing, not a fucking thing,
nothing. See, that's the way he had it set up. See,
I know. So let me go on the chat, guys. You got me fucked up. You got me twisted. You got me twisted, bruh. Yeah, there's no way I would be with somebody for 10 or 20 years and be a motherfucking girlfriend. Never. Never. So now the daughter is look, it's not even about the pay, it's about my time. So to sum this up, the woman was with her man for 20 years. He passed away. They were not married. They was boyfriend and girlfriend. So when he passed away, the woman that been with him, taking care of him and everything, she could not move the body because she was the girlfriend. They had to call his daughter, which is the next of kin, to sign off to get his body removed from the house. Okay? So the daughter gonna make all the arrangements. The daughter gonna get the Social Security check because the woman was not married to him. Check yourself, ladies. If you gonna be the caregiver, look, I will bring the justice of the peace in the goddamn bedroom. You think baby, this is about principle. So I'm supposed to be the caretaker and every motherfucking thing else, and then I don't get no fucking credit for nothing? Baby, call it what you want. It's not happening. I'm not gonna be your girlfriend for even 3 or 4 years without no fucking ring on my fucking finger. You got me fucked. You're not gonna keep on milking this cow for free. Just saying. Okay, so y'all was together. You said y'all was together for 5 years before y'all got married. Okay. I know someone 50 years plus that did it. But see, this is the thing, guys, what happened. This is what happened. Like this lady said, the man passed away. His daughter, the woman that been with him by his side all that time, she could not even move his body because she was a girlfriend. His daughter had to come and sign off to get his body moved. The daughter is going to be one getting his Social Security check. Now tell me if that's not a hurting feeling, guys. Let me come back on the screen. Is that not a hurting feeling, guys? Have you been with this man for 20 plus years? You can't even make arrangements for this man. The daughter has to come do every goddamn thing. Like you a fucking doormat. Oh, you got me fucked up. Let me have a drink, y'all. Have a drink. Cheers. Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. Just not, baby. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do it. No, ma'am. I'm not doing it. No, Look, I'm still youthful. More than the average. Well, I say more than the average. You know who. I'm not doing it. Now, do I got people like that in my family? Hell, them, yeah. They've been with my cousin, them, brother, and them for 20 and 30 years. They not married to them. And y'all know when I'm in my family, we have caretakers. I didn't explain that to y'all before. Look, I didn't want to be a caretaker. I mean, a sponsor. We got sponsors in our family. If y'all been on my channel for a while, y'all know what I mean by sponsors. I didn't sign up to be a sponsor, but we have sponsors in our family, and I'm a sponsor. I did not sign up to be a sponsor. I just got designated. I don't know. Sponsors are people like, just say my mom and dad group. Either one of the brothers or sisters are responsible for the siblings or the mother in case the mother or dad or pass away. Then you got some siblings that ain't responsible for themselves, that need a little bit more extra attention or loving than the other ones. So the sponsor has to step in and make sure that either other brother or sister, make sure they're not homeless or on the street. They got somewhere to live. If they don't got nowhere to live, you got to take them in with you. I know it's weird to some people, but our family have sponsors. You got to make sure that person is eating, make sure they got somewhere to live, and make sure they're not homeless. I don't ask for it. And sometimes I get burnt out, and I really do. I got 3 brothers and 1 sister. But I end up all the time, and I don't care. I'm just glad my mama here. She's 78 years old. Take her to the doctor, take her to the dentist, take her grocery shopping, pay her bills. Now, I got other brothers and sisters. You think they do one damn thing? No, ma'am. Hell no. But I don't complain about that. I just thank God every day that he's keeping her here with me. So I don't complain. But I do got 3 brothers and another sister. But everything else, as far as paying her bills, taking her to the store, taking her to the doctor, I do all that. Oh, they come over there and sit there and visit her. And she can drive, but like I just told y'all, she drives with 2 feet. She's from Brownsville, Tennessee, where Tina Turner was born at. Anna Mae Bullock was born at. There's a Tina Turner museum in Brownsville, Tennessee. I have been there before. I got pictures. That's where she was born at. My mom was a baby. My mom is a baby of the family and her brother. So her sister done picked cotton with Tina Turner. And Tina Turner has a museum in Brownsville, Tennessee. I have been there. I have pictures and everything. But I am the sponsor. So if something goes wrong in our family between my brothers and sisters, I'm the sponsor. I didn't ask for it. It's just what it is. And then we make sure that our family them are not homeless. Because we had the type of family with my grandmother them and auntie them, nobody was ever homeless. We had, y'all see these pictures floating across Facebook where people were making pallets on the floor. That's the type of family we had, where my grandmother said, well, you ain't got nowhere to live, if you can find somewhere to sleep on the floor, in here, you can sleep on the floor. So my grandmother and my auntie then would have people laying all over the floor in their house. Nope, I'm not bullshitting with y'all. It would people be laying all over the floor with a pallet in her house. We made sure that our people were not homeless. If you could find somewhere to lay in the living room or the dining room, you can stay there. You find somewhere to sleep at, that's you can stay there. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. I had an incident, and I just try to keep my content raw and real. Now, I told y'all I do have cables in my car. I do. But when people ask me, they ask me if they somewhere they have cables and stuff, I'll say, because of the world we live in right now. So I live in a suburb part of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I do not live in the inner city. So I'm driving down Roundel Road in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I see a lady hollering, running down the street. But I see two other cars pulled over. Now, I always told my kids, do not let hitchhikers in. But something in my gut, y'all, something in my gut. And God was talking to me. This lady was running down the street with an ID in her hand. And I looked at her. Ma'am, please help me. She had an ID in her hand. And I had my son and my daughter in the car. My son is 20, my daughter is 13. Usually, I don't. But something in me, I don't pick up strangers or nothing like that. I don't. I stopped my car. She said, they were trying to rape me. One of them bust me upside the head. I could get in. She said, thank you so much. She said, I'm not going to try to do nothing. Ma'am, let me tell you something. This car, my car, I have weapons on every door panel in my car and one in my purse. So you try to pull something, ma'am, I'm saying in my head, okay. She got ID. She said, they was trying to rape me. And she said, excuse me, grape me. They was trying to grape me. Sorry, YouTube. They was trying to grape me. And I was just trying to make me some money. I said, man, let me tell you something. The world we live in right now, that's not a good idea, man. She said, I'm trying to get to a bus stop. Now, there was two more cars that had stopped when she was running down the street. So these two more cars, I didn't know if they was a man or whoever they was. But it's just something in me, and God was saying, stop for this lady. So I let the lady get in my car, and I came to the bus stop. She said, if you could just get me to a bus stop. So the first bus stop I came to, the bus had already left. So I tried to drive down two more things where I could sit there and wait for her with the bus. Now, I don't know if somebody would have came and tried to do something to me or not. These men that had raped her and had said bust her in the head or whatever. But I know God was saying, pick this lady. I usually don't stop for people. So I picked her up. And so the two bus stops I passed by, and then the next bus stop I passed that it happened to be a car accident with police down there, right? So I said, ma'am, the police down here, I said, so they're not going to try to do nothing to you. And so she got out of my car. She said, thank you so much. So she got on the bus. Then the other lady that was in another truck, she said, we was trying, she said, me and the other lady in the back of me, we was trying to call the police for her, but we wasn't going to let her get in our car. I said, okay. I said, I usually don't let people in my car too, but sometimes God talk to you and let you know things going to be okay. Because like I said, I keep weapons in my car. And I have my kids in there, and my daughter and my son. And I usually, like I said, I usually don't do that. But the lady was waving her ID and stuff. I couldn't, I usually do not stop for people. But for some reason, I had to stop for this lady. She said they was trying to grape her and they had hit her in the head. But I stayed there, waited till she got on the bus, and the bus was gone. The other lady in the other car, when I got out, she said, we were trying to help her, but we weren't going to let her get in the car. They had called the police and everything. And they was giving, her description and everything. Now, I can't fault those other women for not letting her get in the car. I can't fault it. But when God tell you to do something, God is protecting you. And like I said, I had weapons on each side of my door panel and one in my purse. So if she would have tried anything, and I don't think God would have told me to let her get in the car if she was going to do something. But as she did, my kids was in each side of the door. It wouldn't have been a nice sight. Just put it that way. But luckily, I was able to get her to a bus stop. She got on the bus and was able to go when she needed to go. And they called the police and everything. And there was police up there and everything. And so I guess the people was trying to grape her. They got scared and went on. Another interesting story I want to tell you about. I don't know. I think I'm being tested. I go to this gas station by my mom's house every day. And there's always one man out there with a sign saying men work for food. But for this particular day, there was this lady out there with a walker like my mom got. But she had the Bible. And it was raining and storming, y'all. I had never seen this lady out there a day in my life. It was an old black lady out there with a walker and a Bible. And she was saying that, she just trying to get on some bus fare and this and that. So I pumped my gas. I think I gave the lady about $5. I said, bless you, ma'am. She said, God bless you. Y'all, well, I've never seen that. Like I told you, I know who be at the gas station by my mom. There's only one man that be up there that be asking for money. But this particular day, it was a lady up there in a walker and had a Bible on the walker, and it was pouring down raining and storming. She had a Bible. I'm not bullshitting with y'all. She had a walk. You know the walkers that your parents didn't use to help walk with? And she had the Bible out and she was in a walker. She's an old black lady. She was up there, it was raining and storming. I ain't never seen this lady up there before in my life. She said she needed some bus fare or some food. I gave the lady $5. But y'all know to this day I ain't never seen that lady back up there again in my life. Now I've never seen her up there again in my life at all. That one day she's up there in the storm and rain with her walker with her Bible out. I ain't never seen that lady no more. I think this lady one time, and my mama been living in where she lived at for over 20-some years. Never seen her before in my life, ever. Never seen her at that gas station. But this one particular day, it was storming and raining. She was out there in a walker with a Bible. You could set on the walker, like a little set thing. You could set like a seating area. She was sitting on it. And she got up, she said, I think she said she was trying to get a bus fare or some food. I gave her, I think it was $5 something. And she had the Bible on it. I have never seen that lady no more. Like I said, one time I seen this lady. It was storming and raining. And I know all them people that, one or two men that be up there by the gas station asking for food and stuff, money for stuff. But I've never seen this lady. I have never seen that lady no more. Was up there with a Bible open, with a walker, and it was pouring down raining. Never seen the lady again. And like people say, like I told you, I don't pick people up, but for some reason God was talking to me and told me to pick that lady up and take her to the bus stop, and I did. I don't know what it is, but I tell my kids don't pick nobody up. But I don't know what it was about that lady. God told me to take that lady to the bus stop, and I did. The other lady that was up there at the gas station with the Bible and it was pouring down raining, talking about she needed bus fare or food or something. I just gave her some money. I ain't never seen that lady no more. Ever. Ever, ever. And I tell my kids this all the time. A Bible verse. You know the Bible verse about the lady who asked God to come to dinner 3 times. Asked God to come for dinner. and God didn't come, but God really didn't come. He came, and the God said, I did come. I came as an old man, an old woman, an old lady. You didn't let me in. So God can be in different kind of disguise, and you never know who he is. So, just to make a long story short, y'all. Okay, guys, moving on. But I'll be here all night. Again, we got another child. Last night we had a child that killed his grandparents. Excuse me, not killed. Unalive. Sorry, YouTube. Unalive his grandparents. Now we got a 14-year-old boy that then unalive his parents, guys. Can y'all help me to understand why these people are unaliving their parents and grandparents? Why? They parents and grandparents. What's going on here, y'all? What's wrong with the kids? Also, we got a man. If y'all know truck drivers, a black trucker vanishes mid-route. Family says GPS just went dark. Let me get to this one right here first. This really needs to get out here, guys. I told y'all about them sundown times, right? I told y'all about that. They're making another one up in Arkansas. This trucker right here, guys. Y'all know anybody that are truckers? Black trucker vanishes mid-route. Family says GPS just went dark. 38-year-old black trucker driver has mysteriously vanished in the middle of a cross-country delivery, and his family says no one is helping them find him. Eric Darnell, a father of four and veteran long-haul driver based in Birmingham, Alabama, was last seen leaving a distribution center outside of Phoenix, Arizona, early last Tuesday morning. His route was routed a strange shot to a drop off in Memphis, Tennessee, but he never made it. His wife Yolanda says they spoke around 3:40 a.m. She says I stopped. He said I stopped to grab coffee. Then I'm back on the road. She recalled that was the last time I heard his voice. By 9 a.m., the GPS signal on the company fleet tracking system suddenly went dark somewhere near a stretch of I-40. I-40, known for its dead zones and poor surveillance. His rig was later discovered parked in an abandoned lot outside of Little Rock, Arkansas. Empty, locked, engine off. Eric's phone has not pinged since his wallet was inside the truck, but his keys and logbook were gone. The local sheriff's department issued a missing persons report, but family members claim there's been little urgency. They told me grown men disappear all the time, Yolanda said through tears, but he didn't just walk off. Something happened. Even more disturbing, fellow truckers in the area said that Eric's route was flagged last year by other drivers for being sketchy, with multiple reports of unmarked cars following citrus through isolated zones. Online truck forums are now lighting up with fear and frustration as many drivers, especially black ones, say they long felt targeted or unsafe in certain southern corridors. He was more than just a driver, said his eldest daughter, Caitlin. He was the one who kept our family running. Advocates are now calling for federal intervention, demanding better protection and faster investigation with truckers going missing. Because when the road goes silent, who's listening? And how many more black drivers have to vanish before someone cares? This isn't just a missing person case. This is a warning. And for some family like Aaron, it came too late. So they're saying, guys, that a lot of black truck drivers are going missing. This man right here vanished. And they said that black truckers have been saying that they've been having cars follow them. What do y'all think about this, guys? They said they've been having cars following the truckers. So a lot of black truck drivers are saying that, you know, in the dead zones, there are unmarked cars following them and things like that. But there are a lot of more truck drivers that go missing that are black. There are towns that are sundown towns that drivers are driving through that they don't know that they're sundown towns, guys. Just saying, be careful out here, guys. Be careful. And this lady said that the police is giving her no help at all. Said that people go missing all the time. That's what they said. People go missing. This man got a wife and 4 kids. Where the hell he going, sir? Where the hell he going? Where he going? Where he going, sir? Okay, guys, just wanted to let y'all know about that. I'm trying to get the book together about the sundown towns and where places not to go. So I'm trying to get that together, guys. I'm trying my best to get that together. Like I'm trying to get my shirts and stuff together. So I'm trying to get that together. One second here. Now y'all know every day I cannot ever go off my station without bringing y'all some Black history. Y'all know that our Black sisters were being operated on without anesthesia. So I do want to bring y'all this lady that was operated on without, our Black sisters, our ancestors were operated on without any anesthesia, right? And that's how OBGYN became famous, because they used our Black sisters and operated them on them to get where they at now. But I ain't gonna say now. I'm gonna let her tell y'all. 35 times. 35 times, y'all.
Open 30 times. No relief, no mercy, just pain. My name is Anarka, and I was an enslaved African pregnant woman. History only remembers me as an experiment, but I was more than that. I was 17 years old, a daughter, a mother, and I suffered so that Dr. J. Marion Sims could make a name for himself as a gynecologist. It started after childbirth. Something inside me tore, and suddenly I couldn't hold my water. My mistress called me disgusting. My master said I was useless. That's when they sent me to him, the doctor who promised to fix me. But fixing meant suffering. The first time he cut me, I thought I would die from the pain. He didn't use anesthesia. He sliced into me while white men stood over my body, watching, taking notes. I screamed, begged, but no one stopped him. He stitched me up, and when his experiment failed, he did it again and again. Our bodies weren't our own. They belonged to science. Then one day, he said he had perfected the procedure. He moved on. When he operated on a white woman, he gave her anesthesia. But for us, only pain. They call him the father of modern gynecology. They built statues of him. But what about me? My suffering forgotten. That I was here, and I felt everything. They cut me open 30 times. No relief, no mercy, just pain. My name is Anarka, and I was an enslaved African pregnant woman. History only remembers me as an experiment, but I was more than that. I was 17 years old, a daughter, a mother, and I suffered so that Dr. J. Marion Sims could make a name for himself as a gynecologist. It started after childbirth. Something inside me tore, and suddenly I couldn't hold my water. My mistress called me disgusting. My master said I was useless. That's when they sent me to him, the doctor who promised to fix me. but fixing meant suffering. The first time he cut me, I thought I would die from the pain. He didn't use anesthesia. He sliced into me while white men stood over my body, watching, taking notes. I screamed, begged, but no one stopped him. He stitched me up, and when his experiment failed, he did it again and again. Our bodies weren't our own. They belonged to science. Then one day, he said he had perfected the procedure. He moved on. When he operated on a white woman, he gave her anesthesia. But for us, only pain. They call him the father of modern gynecology. They built statues of him. But what about me? My suffering forgotten. That I was here, and I felt everything. They cut me open 30 times. No relief, no mercy.
How do y'all feel about this? I had a friend who, hello DG. She said I had a friend whose auntie and uncle had been together 30 years. He had never divorced his last wife, and when he passed, the wife made all the decisions. See, that's what I'm talking about, DG. No, ma'am. Hell no. No, ma'am. Prime example, DG said he had never divorced his other wife. So when he passed away, even though he was with that other woman, the wife made the decision. You got me twisted. He said that's how coleslaw is going to be. Yeah. No, ma'am. No. I think if something happened to Martell, I think that Marlene would call Melody. She wouldn't call dumbass coleslaw. I'm telling y'all not to bring that up. If something happened to Martell, God forbid, Marlene would call Melody. You think they would call coleslaw? Because let me tell y'all, I was just on another YouTuber's page. Marlene has not got over the fact that Martell, that they said Marlene is still upset that Martell is with Ariana. She has not got over Melody and Martell. They said Marlene is still upset about that. She has not got over it. And they said Marlene was saying she's not going to ever get over it. Just saying. You said Mary Williams was posting Thursday in another chat. Okay, thank you, DG. Thank you so much. Let me see here. Melanie Title Crown Production Company, Tilted Crown Production, received a Tally Award. Okay, thank you. Am I missing something? Hello, Valerie. They have to check their routes before taking loads. They sure better, Valerie, because there's a lot of people. I know my tea sipper, Deborah, she said she has a green book and it tell you all the sundown times. Now, my oldest son be taking him and his girlfriend sometimes be going out of town and stuff like that. But I'm going to get the book. She has sent me the thing so I can find all the sundown towns. Because y'all know they're making another, I'm going to say it, white-only town in Missouri. It's for all white people. And they were saying, well, the black people get mad. Baby, the white people don't give a shit. That's fine with us. If y'all want to have all white towns, we okay with that. We okay with that. Do y'all know? And I'm not racial or anything like that, racist or anything like that. When the black people were just with themselves, just us by ourselves, we kept the black dollar going around us. We made a lot of money. It was fine with us. So we don't care about y'all getting white-only towns. That's okay. And then my last video where the lady didn't want to get up and leave. If somebody don't want me at a restaurant, baby, I want to know where you don't want my money at. Put the sign up. Only whites, no colored, no black people. That's fine with me. I don't care because I want to pay an establishment who want my money. I don't care about segregation, guys. I do not care, not one bit. If they put something to say white-only bathrooms or black-only bathrooms, I'm okay with that because we keep our bathroom clean, the black people. I'm just saying. So if they want white only grocery stores, white only restaurants, white only black only bathrooms, hey, I'm okay with that. I'm not mad about that, guys. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm just telling y'all, I can't be nothing but truthful to y'all. I don't care. Good, do it. Do it. I don't give a shit. Y'all want white only bathrooms or black only bathrooms? I don't give a shit. Do it. I don't give a shit. Do y'all think I care one bit about black only restaurants, black only bathrooms? I don't give a shit. That's fine with me. I don't want to go nowhere where my money is not welcome. Like that lady in my last video, she wouldn't get up because the white people wanted to sit there. Sis, you started all this working. Why do you want to stay in a restaurant at people who don't want you there, don't know what they're gonna do to your food in the back? Sis, just get up and leave. They don't want your money, that's fine. That's okay. And I'm okay with that. Now, if y'all was on my last video where the lady was in a restaurant and they didn't want her there, they told her to get up, it was some white people coming. Look, me, I would have made them feel so dumb. Oh, okay. This is what I would have did. Okay. Let me give you a tip. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. I wouldn't have done what that sister did. But I'm just saying what I would have done. So I don't want it to be portrayed that I'm talking about another sister. What I would have did was, oh, okay, you don't want my money. Okay, that's okay. Let me give you a tip. Okay. Let me just drink my drink because I know y'all. Let me get up. Let me drink my drink. But I know y'all gonna charge me for it. Okay. Hey, how you doing? The people that's gonna be sitting down at my table. Hey, how you doing? Okay. All right. I wouldn't have made a big fuss like my sister. I would have drink my drink because they were gonna have me pay for it. Okay. I wouldn't have been. No, I'm not gonna do it. No. Baby. But I tell you, I would have drunk my drink and walked out of this switching. And while we was having that little altercation, I would have, on the iPhone, they got to record your conversation or whatever. Or I would have recorded the thing. I would have just recorded everything that's going on. Baby, I would have drunk that drink. Baby, I would have gave you a tip. Just being honest. Oh, okay. Not for colored people? That would have been funny. Oh, not for Negroes? Oh, okay. Oh, no worries, God. No worries. Let me just drink my drink. You know what? Let me let y'all sit down here. Let me drink my drink. Is it okay if I sit up and drink my drink? Oh, okay. Let me drink my drink. Yeah, go ahead and sit down. I would have had my recording going the whole time, right? Or whatever. Recording going or the voice recording on my phone. Drink my drink. I would have gave her 10. Y'all have a good day. You think I would have been sitting at that table? Said, no, fool. You got the wrong one for that. Not me. I would have gave you a little $5 tip. Probably $1 or $2. Okay. I've been recording. Okay. So and I would have hit my phone in my personal recording. Oh, so you said that I have to get up and leave, right? Because the Caucasian people or the white people need to sit here, and because I'm black, I have to get up and leave because there's no other seats. Oh, okay. I would have made no big thing about it. I just would have had my phone on recording in my damn purse. I can use some damn lawsuit money. I wouldn't have been hollering like my sis. I'm not leaving. Then getting food and shit thrown at you. I wouldn't want to eat there anyway because look, what they doing in the back there? Since you don't want to leave, the Negro or the black person, you don't want to leave. How you know the people ain't spitting your food back there? No, Nah, sis. I would have got them left. Be honest. I've got them left. There's no going back and forth. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No ham. No turkey. No cat. There's no one. Nope. I would have got them left. This is me. Just me, guys. But, everybody do what they want to do. I would have got it from left. They have to check their routes before taking loads. Marlene has lost her phone because of coleslaw. Yes, Tanya. Marlene know that Melanie was a good woman and she was good to Martell and she was good to Marlene. She knows that. Even though her nut hugger ass son don't realize that, well, I'll take that back. He realizes now that there's no way coleslaw can get them where they was at before. There's nothing she can do. The nursing, CNA, that's not gonna help them. No. Where they was at before, they will never be back there again. So, just being honest. I told y'all I'm gonna be. My channel is raw. It's uncut, no filter, no scam. This is just me. Even if Coleslaw did get a nursing degree, just whatever. Marlene and Martell will never be back where Melanie was at, ever. Going on vacations, the lifestyle they had, the house that Marlene had where she didn't have to work, just kick her feet on up. They will never have that lifestyle again. Marlene or Martell. Because your dumbass son couldn't keep his pee in the fucking pants. He done fucked up your life, the brother life, and his life. Just saying. Just saying. Because Melanie was born for greatness. It's in her DNA. It's in her genes. If you ever get a chance to meet Melanie, you can, and Miss Van, they have, I don't know what it is. They aura is nothing but greatness and brightness and nothing but like welcoming. They have that aura around them. And Melanie has the light around her. I've met Melanie 1, 2, 3, 3 times. 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I put the pictures up there. Melanie has a warm and inviting feeling towards her. Okay? And Miss Van and Don. Everybody that Melanie worked, all of Melanie's workers, Don, Canavis, what is Melanie's trainer and worker name? Oh, Lord, I can't think of her name. But all of them have a warm and welcome invite. When you meet Melanie and she hug you and take a picture with you, like she put her arm around you and take a picture, you can feel that love, that I'm trying to explain it to y'all. It's like a welcoming, warm, gentle vibration of Melanie. Her, and then also with Miss Van too. Miss Van always come around and thank everybody for coming out supporting her daughter. They not bougie, they not stuck up. Now, and then you think if Melanie didn't like us, she would have her kids around us. The last Winter in Wonderland, every one of Melanie's kids, their sugar mama, boss baby, Mariah, and Tank was there, and Miss Van. And the kids is walking around freely. So you think Melanie don't love her millimeters? Think again. And the kids even know that Melanie millimeters love her. Because Melanie said, her kids said, Mama, the millimeters, they don't play about you. And then Melanie said, they don't play about y'all either. So the kids even felt our warm gentleness towards Melanie. Melanie has a whole thing of millimeters and male supporters behind her. And the kids can feel that as well. So yeah, Y'all know we don't play about Mel, baby. Mel is our baby. I'm 51 and Mel is getting ready to turn 40 this year. And I think it's November. Yes. Melanie is a Scorpio. Mel's getting ready to turn her the big 4-0. So I know she's going to do it big. Yeah, Melanie's getting ready to turn that 4-0, baby. I do want to give y'all another Black history. I do want to give y'all some more Black history. Now, I do want to give y'all some more Black history, guys. I do. Now, how do y'all feel about the young lady who got operated on 35 times with no anesthesia? And then when they finally got the procedure right, they operated on the Caucasian woman with anesthesia. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know how y'all feel about that. Let me know how y'all feel about that. This lady got operated on all those many times. And, oh no, y'all, let's go to Melanie. Let's see what Melanie doing first, guys. We got to go to Melanie. Let's see what she doing. We got to go to Melanie. We bring y'all on the ride here. Got to go to Melanie. I don't like having Melanie in the thumbnail, and I don't talk about our sis Mel.
Answer the morning call. You want shots for the girl? They don't order some.
You have no music on. That's the Fruit Punch body butter and body oil. Oh, that looks good. Fresh body butter. That's Mel and her barbecue, y'all. Her famous baked beans, ribs, deviled eggs. And that looks like Kanava's grandmother cake, because you know Kanava's grandmother always sending over a cake. That looks like a strawberry cake that Kanava's grandmother sent over for the barbecue. That cake looks good. I know Sugar Mom and Boss Baby there for to tear that cake up. Only 5 spots left for Melanie's property preservation class. Five spots left, guys, if you want to get in on it. She said, if you register for the property preservation, oh Lord. If you register for the property preservation masterclass today, your welcome email has been sent. Be sure to also check your spam folder. See y'all soon via Zoom. So she's already sent that out, guys. Shanita's World is getting ready to come back out, guys. So y'all make sure if y'all register with Melanie be barbecuing, baby. She don't need Martell to barbecue, baby. She letting you know she don't need Martell. Look at that. Salad, baked beans, hamburgers, hot dogs, steak, ribs, deviled eggs. Martell who? Cake and everything. She don't need it. You know how some women need a man to barbecue for? Melanie get out there on that grill and do her thing, baby. Look at that. Melanie get out there on that damn grill and do her own damn thing. Melanie get out there on that grill, y'all, and do her own thing. Look at that. Steak, look. Y'all know every time I put this up, I think Martell is there. Licking the screen, him and coleslaw. Look at that. I think they did licking the screen. Ribs, steak, baked beans, hamburger, hot dog. Nobody get out there and grill herself, y'all. You know, if you can grill yourself, you don't need no man to grill. You can grill your own damn self. You don't need no man to grill for. You can grill your own fucking self. That's all I'm saying. You can grill your own fucking self. You don't need no man to grill for. You can grill your own fucking self. Just saying. And Melanie's showing you. She doing, Martell is usually one out there on the grill. Melanie been doing ever since her and Martell been divorced 5 years ago. Melanie been out there in that fucking grill herself, making things happen for her and her baby herself. She make all the sides and everything for herself. You can do it too. Baby, I'll tell you, one year my husband said he going barbecuing. Baby, I got out there on the grill my fucking self, and I have a gas grill. A gas grill. I got out there, got the charcoal, lit the paper, lighter fluid, and got the grill going my fucking self. Baby, I was out there barbecuing myself. Baby, you got me messed up. I let you barbecue because you're the man in here. But don't get it twisted, sir, thinking I can't barbecue. Fuck. Let me fucked up. Just saying, y'all. I'm not barbecuing. I think you barbecuing. Okay. Baby, I made my ground beef patty, my hamburger patties up with seasoning, with my onions and stuff in it, season my ribs. Had my broth and everything. I made my thighs, my baked beans, my macaroni cheese. Girl, I went out there in the grill, put my own shit out there. Lit my out there, put my paper underneath on the grill, and put my charcoal on there, put some lighter fluid on there, and lit my own damn fire. So let's just get something straight here. I just let you grill because you're the man of the house. Don't think the fuck I can grill. Let's just get that straight. You got me fucked up. I know how to do it. Okay? So don't get it twisted. Went out there, got my thing out the grill, put my paper and shit down, put a little lighter fluid on it, put some charcoal on there, and got the charcoal wet, and lit my damn fire. And then, I put a little wood chips in there. Got my fire going how I wanted to, and put my own fucking food out there. Let's not get this twisted. So just let you grill because you're the man in this house. But don't get it twisted. Think you're gonna starve me of some fucking barbecue. I'm not a fucking barbecue. Okay? Let's not play games here. So just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying, girl, don't let no man think you can't do some shit because you let them do shit because they're they're in the house. And let them know. You gotta let them know that you can do shit too. Don't let no man think you can't fucking barbecue. Because baby, I can barbecue. You let you do it because you're here. But if you ain't here, I'll let you know so I can go out there and barbecue myself. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. Y'all, I be here talking shit, but I'm for real though. Real. I'm for real, y'all. But I'm for real. When I talk about something, I be for real. I be for real, y'all. When I talk about shit, I be for real. I'm telling you about my own life experience. I don't be talking no shit that I don't know about. I'm just being real with y'all. I do want to talk to y'all about I got 2 Black History things I want to talk to y'all about. I'm trying to see which one I want to do. Oh, we got to get into the 14-year-old Florida teen that unalived his own parents, defending his character, says the family loved him like a second son. I will continue to be friends with him. What? Girl, let's get into this. This little boy here, I told y'all, I think that the demons are jumping into our kids, y'all. He unalived these people that took care of him.
Just talk to me about the relationship that you had with the family.
They're based. It's not even another family. Like they are my family. This just extended. probably the best or one of the best families I knew. They were funny and they treated me very well. They told me all the time that they loved me like a son and they treated me as such.
What is a memory that you will always cherish that you shared with them?
Mr. Lee took me and Trevor to Busch Gardens during Grad Venture because we didn't pay on time, and we had so much fun that day. We stayed from them opening till them closing. Trevor isn't a bad person. He made some bad mistakes and he will suffer the consequences of them, but that's not all he was. He was a great friend, great brother, great son. And I'm not gonna say Trevor isn't my best friend anymore, because the Trevor that
Just talk to me about the relationship that you.
This young man took out.
Trevor that did this, I don't.
14-year-old Trevor Lee allegedly killed his parents, David and Brandy. The Clay County Sheriff's Office released 2 911 calls, one from Trevor and one from his sister, who's in California. She stayed on the phone with dispatchers for nearly 20 minutes while deputies tried to track down her brother and get into the home.
I knew my son had a guys. I told her.
According to a police report, Lee's mother and father were found in their bedroom. Both have been shot several times. Lee told police there was an argument at some point Sunday evening. Lee then allegedly left the house and walked over a mile to a church down the road, where he then called 911.
Well, I was going to ask if you could pray for me, ma'am. Right now, I'll definitely be praying for you, son.
Action News Jack spoke exclusively to Lee's sister, TEYANA Russell. She says despite this horrific tragedy, she still loves her little brother.
Did he make a mistake? Yes. He made a big mistake, a huge one. My little
14-year-old Trevor Lee allegedly killed his parents, David and Brandy. The Clay County Sheriff's Office released 2 911 calls, one from Trevor and one from his sister, who's in California. She stayed on the phone with dispatchers for nearly 20 minutes while deputies tried to track down her brother and get into the home.
I knew my son had a guys. I told her.
According to a police report, Lee's mother and father were found in their bedroom. Both have been shot several times. Lee told police there was an argument at some point Sunday evening. Lee then allegedly left the house and walked over a mile to a church down the road, where he then called 911.
Well, I was going to ask if you could pray for me, ma'am. Right now, I'll definitely be praying for you, son.
Action News Jack spoke exclusively to Lee's sister, TEYANA Russell. She says despite this horrific tragedy, she still loves her little brother.
Did he make a mistake? Yes.
Okay, y'all. Again, I tell y'all, it's something wrong with our kids. This is the second or third person that I done seen that these kids are taking out the parents or the grandparents. Pay attention to these kids, y'all. Pay attention to these kids. Now, this boy didn't unalive his mother and father. The last one I had on my last live, where a young man took out his grandmother and grandfather. I don't know, guys. I'm just saying, this is unusual for our African American kids to do this. They then took out their parents, and now are they grandparents? Now this man then took out his mother and father. Now, let me know in the chat, y'all. What the hell y'all think is wrong with these kids? What the hell is wrong with these kids, y'all? You said that was not a mistake? No, it wasn't no mistake. These kids something is wrong with them, y'all. Something is wrong with our kids. But let me tell you something. I see with one eye open. Let one of them come in here and think they stand on me. I don't know what the fuck they doing. Might get fucking body slam. I'm not playing. Don't come in here thinking you got one up on me. Just saying. We got to look out for ourselves. I'm not saying all kids, but some kids, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Now, we got Nick Cannon here as well, saying that he got 5 daughters. We're going to move on. Nick Cannon says he got 5 daughters. He does not want his daughter to date a man like him. He said because he was no good. Now, I can appreciate a man who brings himself to the front. He said he ain't no good. He know he ain't no good. He said he don't want his daughters to date nobody like him. Now I can appreciate that. Where you said that you know you ain't shit and you don't want your daughters to date nobody like you. I can appreciate that.
And you open up and you say that you used to be a player. What changed for you? What is it now? Is it age? Is it just experience?
I think it's a little bit of all of that, but definitely fatherhood more than anything. I mean, you have 5 daughters and you're like, all right, I at least want to be able to be true and honest, but like, I can't live the same life that I've always been living and, attempt to, right my wrongs in that sense of where like, hopefully my daughters learn from my mistakes and not date people like their dad.
And you open up and you say that you used to be a player. What changed for you? What is it now? Is it age? Is it just experience?
I think it's a little bit of all of that, but definitely fatherhood more than anything. I mean, when you have 5 daughters and you're like, all right, I at least want to be able to be true and honest, but like, I can't live the same life that I've always been living and, attempt to, right my wrongs in that sense of where like, hopefully my daughters learn from my mistakes and not date people like their dad.
And you open up and you say that you.
Now that's honest. That's honest. That's honesty. Now I can get down with that. He don't want nobody to. He said he don't want his 5 daughters to date nobody like him. Now I can get down with that. He don't want nobody to date nobody like his daughter. He don't want nobody to date nobody like him. No, he don't want his 5 daughters to date nobody like him. He said he was a player and he was no good. Now, okay, that's cool. He gonna admit he was no damn good. And the damn women that's down here having all these babies for him, shame on you. Shame on you. Let me know what y'all think about that. Nick Cannon said he's been honest. He don't want nobody to date nobody like him. He don't want his daughters to date nobody like him. Now, let me know what y'all think in the chat. Now, moving on to our last story here, where this man, he unalived this lady's sister because she was breaking up with him. Now, I told y'all, watch these men. The men that you say won't do nothing, watch them.
He didn't have to do this. I could have came and picked her up. I live like 10 minutes away.
A young woman was shot and buried in her own backyard by the man she trusted most. This is the story of Essence Peters. She was 24 years old, living in New Orleans with her boyfriend, Benjamin Camp. On Thursday, June 26th, 2025, Essence suddenly stopped responding. That morning, she had FaceTimed her mom while getting ready for the day, just a normal check-in. But by that evening, she was gone. Around 5 p.m., police were called to a house on Marigny Street. They found Benjamin Camp alone, and what he told them was chilling. He admitted to killing her and burying her in the backyard. Officers executed a search warrant. What they found confirmed the worst. Essence's body was discovered behind the home, under the dirt. He was arrested on the spot, charged with second-degree murder and obstruction of justice. His bond? Over $1 million. But what led up to this? Essence had recently argued with Camp. Her family says there were signs, minor fights, tension, red flags, but she kept going back. She never called him violent. She never shared if she felt unsafe, until it was too late.
She was buried in the backyard. He didn't have to do this. I could have came and picked her up. I live like 10 minutes away.
A young woman was shot and buried in her own backyard by the man she trusted most. This is the story of Essence Peters. She was 24 years old, living in New Orleans with her boyfriend, Benjamin Camp. On Thursday, June 26th, 2025, Essence suddenly stopped responding. That morning, she had FaceTimed her mom while getting ready for the day, just a normal check-in. But by that evening, she was gone. Around 5 p.m., police were called to a house on Marigny Street. They found Benjamin Camp alone, and what he told them was chilling. He admitted to killing her and burying her in the backyard. Officers executed a search warrant. What they found confirmed the worst. Essence's body was discovered behind the home, under the dirt.
Yeah, that's what I tell y'all. Something is wrong with our men. And that's why I try to tell y'all have to be careful. People say that, oh, they won't do nothing to you. You don't know that. You don't know that. Now, he has unalived this lady and buried her in the back of her home. Buried her in the back of her home. Buried her in the back of her home, y'all. Let me know what y'all say about this. Buried her in the back of her home. We think we know people when we don't know them. We think we know them when we don't know them at all. Let me know what y'all think in the chat about this. One more story we're going to get into about MLK. The reason he was taken out, guys. It's all coming to the light. The unreleased documents and things like that of MLK and JFK. All of this is being released because we have the dumb orange man in the office. But I won't say he's dumb because he's releasing everything out. MLK was trying to negotiate something for the black people, a reparation. Guys, and that's why he was taken out, guys. This is my belief of why he was taken out. Let me know in the chat if y'all believe that. But he was getting ready to do something for black people. And it would have cost a lot of money.
So did you all know that the year that Martin Luther King was assassinated, 1968, that he was planning this huge project? This project was called the Washington Spring Project, where he demanded $20 billion from Congress in reparation for Black Americans. In today's dollars, that would have been about $2 trillion, which is actually what we spend in a year. Our annual spending power is $2 trillion. He had major plans for protests that year to shut down major cities in order to have these demands met. Okay. He was killed in the spring of that year, 1968, that all of this was supposed to happen. Anyway, check this video out. Let me know your thoughts. This guy gives it in full detail.
He has released the MLK files. And something I think you might want to see in here is, according to these files, Dr. King was planning the Washington Spring Project in the spring of 1968, where he was going to be demanding that Congress enacted $20 billion per year. That's $185 billion a year in 2025 in anti-poverty programs for the next 10 years. So that would have been $200 billion, close to $2 trillion. And what would have been reparations in 1968? He planned massive protests nationwide. They were going to shut down major cities. They were going to bring together the anti-war movement, the culmination of the civil rights movement. And he was shot and killed in 1968. Getting the idea that the $20 billion a year in reparations might have had a bigger part in the story than what they told you in grade school.
So did you all know that the year that Martin Luther King was assassinated?
What do y'all think about that? That's why I think he was taken out of here, guys. That's why I think he was taken out, because he already did the segregation and everything, but he was demanding that the government $1 billion in reparation for the black people. And that's why I think he was taken out. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Do y'all think this was the reason? I do think this was the reason he was taken out. Do y'all think? Let me know in the chat if y'all think that. Do y'all believe that? Because he released all the records for JF Kennedy with his stupid ass. But let's not say stupid, y'all. because he's letting us know what people didn't want us to know. Okay, he letting us know what people didn't want us to know. He was getting ready to ask for our reparations, and they took him out of here, allegedly. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Oh, hello, Miss Z. You said, why is Clarissa thirsty to fight a 50-something-year-old is weird? Because she just, Clarissa, you know how that your grandma and them dad said y'all smelling yourself? She's smelling herself. But if y'all want to be honest with y'all, because that's all I do, let me come on the screen, y'all, because I want y'all to see me. If I want to be honest with y'all, I think Layla will tear her ass up. But I think maybe Layla is going to come out on her own terms and fight her and tear her ass up. If I'm being honest with you guys, that's just my opinion. I think Layla is going to tear her ass up. But she don't want it on Carissa's terms. She want it on her own terms. Carissa, she done got papoose. She running around here with a fucking married man. And you know, guys, let me tell you something. I don't care how the world is going around right now. I have morals and respect for myself. There's no way on God's green earth, and I'm not shading nobody, I'm talking about me, that I will be walking around here with a fucking married man. Knowing it's different if you don't know what you in, but when you knowingly know that you're walking around here with a married man, you got a fucking problem. You confessing all of your love for him and all this and that, more than he confessing his love for you, there's a problem, Houston. There's no way. What my whole thing is this right here, guys. What's the problem with the divorce? Remy said all he has to do is come sign the paperwork, right? And make no mistake about it. Remy is thinking about this shit. Make no mistake about it. Remy is thinking about this shit. You think Remy like Papoose running around here with this heavyweight champion and getting all the spotlight, and her fucking man, he's the black captain, ain't getting shit? Y'all think that's a coincidence? Nah, baby. Let's just be honest. Let me put some lip gloss on these soup coolers. Soup coolers on my lips. And I love them. Yeah, I think Remy like that Papoose is running around here, her and him and Carlisa getting all this publicity. She don't like that at all. Right? But me as a woman that I am, there's no way I'll be walking around here with no married man. No. Clarissa, I don't know. Hey, let's just be honest here, guys. We all grown. My channel is for 18 and over. Maybe Papoose is laying down that pipe, baby. Hey, maybe he's laying down the pipe. And some women, if the man laying down the pipe right, you know, they get all up in their head and shit. Just saying. Maybe he's laying down the pipe, y'all. Because what it looks like to me is that she's more in love with him than he's in love with her. Because all I hear her do, and don't get me wrong, I like Carissa, I like Remy, I like Pat, but I'm not gonna be gloating and all out here in the public, you know, blushing over this man and more than he's blushing over me. And that's just keeping it a buck. Just keeping it real. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nope. No. There's no way I would be doing that. Remy said she said the lawyer had the paperwork, all he had to do is come sign the paper. There's no housing, there's no child support, there's no nothing. If there's no nothing, why the divorce ain't gone through? And y'all, I did get my nails fixed. Remember that one nail that was hurting so bad? I finally got it fixed, y'all. One thing about me, I'm a girl's girl. I need my nails done, eyebrows, eyelashes, feet done, and all that. I need that done. Sorry, but I do. Just being honest. But back to this. Remy said all Papoose needed to do was sign the divorce papers. Why aren't they divorced? It's a hold up somewhere. Because Papoose said he was going down there to the lawyer's office to sign the papers. So why aren't they divorced? So Rita, you need to check your man. I like Papoose, but check your man. Why ain't this divorce final? You think I done got a fucking tattoo under my fucking titty of your name and you still ain't fucking divorced? What's the fucking hold up? Just saying. It's like, let me see. Sha'Carri Richardson wanting to raise Flojo if she was still alive. Yeah, baby, these women, baby, these 2000 women, something different. No, ma'am. I'm not in the business of keeping no man who don't want to be kept, baby. I got my own money, and I don't need no man for sex. They got the rose for that. I can take my own self out to eat, and if I go out for drinks, I can buy my own drinks. I don't need no man for that. Just being honest. Like these women, and I don't knock nobody hustle, but these women go out with no money and looking for men to buy them drinks. I don't do that. That's not my style. I got morals, respect, and integrity for myself. If I'm going out, I can buy my own drinks. I'm not going out looking for nobody to buy no drinks. I'm not going on no date looking for nobody to buy food, and I'm not going to no restaurant ordering shit that I can't order for myself. A lot of women doing that nowadays. But my daughter is going to be 14 on October the 7th. I try to raise my daughter right. Have your own shit. So no damn man can't say you do to them for their shit. I'm going to have my own shit, but if you want to buy some shit, that's okay too. But I'm just going to keep it funky with you. I got my own shit. The shit that you buy, I can buy for myself. Matter of fact, if we just dating, we just met each other, we getting to know each other, we can go Dutch. I'll pay for my own shit, and we can split it, and we can split the tip. But I'm gonna let you know I don't need you to buy me no fucking foods. Or no motherfucking drinks. I'm just keeping it funky with you. Now we can go out and get to know each other. I'm gonna order everything that I want to eat and let you know I don't need you to pay for shit. We can split the tip. As far as buying me something to eat that I can't buy for myself, taking me to the movies that I can do for myself. You extra. Trip? So I'm gonna take them out, got my own fucking passport. I'm gonna take my own cell phone trips. Sir? What you saying? I own my own house, got my own car, my own job, take myself on trips, got my own passport. Wherever I want to go eat, I go eat. If I go to the bar, I pay for my own fucking food and drinks. I eat what I want to eat. So you think whatever you do is extra. So let's just keep that funky. Just being honest. Just saying. I'm cut from a different cloth, y'all. Just saying. But when I try to teach my daughter that. But I just do want to talk to y'all guys. This is going to be my last thing. I know I said that last time about the missing girls. I tried to have it on my last thing about the missing girls. These are the women that are missing, girls. Our Black sisters that are missing. I want to bring that up here. Then I'm going to get off.
Found nearly naked and hanging from a tree. Ruled a suicide. Denoris Richardson, Colbert County, Alabama. Found hanging from a tree. Ruled a suicide. Lennon Lacey, Bladenboro, North Carolina. Found hanging from a tree. Ruled a suicide. Robert Fuller and Malcolm Harsh, both found dead in the state of California, hanging from trees, and ruled a suicide. And now most recently, Earl Smith, Albany, New York, found hanging from a tree and ruled a suicide. Those 6 names that I just listed make up only a very small fraction of the amount of Black men, women, and children that have gone missing over the decades since the 50s. Out of all the methods of suicide, with the most common being a self-inflicting gun wound. You're telling me that it's only ever Black people that decide to take their own life using rope outside? I will never believe that. The victims' families will never believe that. The Black community will never believe that. And as the police continue to play in our face for years to come, as the most ignorant of people will continue to call us victims and say we're playing victim, I hope that this message gets out to the right people to recognize that this shit is real. Modern day lynchings are very real, and they have no problem continuing to rule it a suicide when these literal people, these human beings, are being found hanging 10 feet off the fucking ground with zero news coverage. And let me be clear before I make the following statement. I do not wish this on anybody. That being said, let it be one white man or one white woman found hanging from a tree. That amount of attention and news coverage would surpass Gabby Petito. For this upcoming 4th of July weekend, people, everyone, please be safe. Keep in contact with your family members, your friends, your circles. Keep them updated with what you do throughout the weekend, because you never know what you might end up in. Frankly, again, you don't know what people are capable of. Be safe. Have a good weekend. Please do not scroll, as I'm about to share with you a very disgusting pattern. Yona Lubrin, Orlando, Florida, found nearly naked and hanging from a tree, ruled a suicide. Denoris Richardson, Colbert County, Alabama, found hanging from a tree, ruled a suicide. Lennon Lacey, Bladenboro, North Carolina.
Okay, guys. Y'all think these was suicides? Y'all remember that song Strange Fruit? That was to talk about our brothers and sisters that were hanging from trees. Strange Fruit. Anytime you hear that song, think about our brothers and sisters that were lynched and hanging from trees. And it didn't stop. It's still going on now. And the police department is ruling it as suicide, which it's not. Okay? Think about that. When you hear that song Strange Fruit, that means our brothers and sisters that are still being found hanging from trees. That's why I try to have the location for me and my kids on their phones and stuff, so I know where they're at all times. And it's not to keep tabs on them, it's for their safety. That's all. That's all. Okay, that was not a mistake. It's like, okay, yeah. So, just let me know what y'all think in the chat, guys. I've been on here for 3 hours, guys, and I hate to stay on here for 3 hours. I'll be really trying not to stay on here for 3 hours. I'll be trying to get on here and get off. I do be trying to do that, but it's be so much information that be on the internet about Black history and things like that. And there's a lot of other content that you can talk about. And that's why I say it's so much stuff on this internet that you can talk about that it's just unbelievable that you can talk about. There's so much stuff on here, guys. So much. So much stuff on here that you can talk about. It's a lot of Black history and stuff that you can talk about with different stuff. Like, the man who made Candyman. Do you know in real life, this is a fun fact, Tony Todd had real bees in his mouth while filming Candyman and negotiated a $1,000 bonus for every sting he was stung, 23 times, hitting an extra $23,000 just from bee stings. So that movie Candyman, those were real bees in his mouth. And every time a bee stung him in his mouth, he got an extra $1,000. So it was a total of 23 bees that stung him in his mouth. He got an extra $23,000. So that was not fake, y'all. Candyman movie, that was not fake. Those bees, I don't know how he endured that pain, y'all, but those bees, fun fact, Tony Todd had real bees in his mouth while filming Candyman and negotiated a $1,000 bonus For every sting he was stung 23 times, making an extra $23,000 just from bee stings. Look at this, guys. So y'all thought that was fake. That was not fake. Every time a bee stung him, he got an extra $1,000. So it was a total of 23 stings, and he got an extra $23,000, guys. The shit that we go through. Hey, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't allergic to bees, but he got stung 23 times. He got $23,000 for that. So that was not fake with Candyman. That was not fake. Just to be honest with y'all, not fake. Not fake at all. I keep saying I'm going to go off of here. Let me know what y'all think about that. Would y'all be stung 23 times and for an extra $1,000 for each sting? Let me know in the chat. One more thing I'm going to talk to y'all about, because like I said, I'm a girl's girl. Okay? These women were unalived. Unalived. Right here. Unalived by these men. One more, and then we're going to get off of here.
Homicide Rocks, Jackson, Mississippi. 2 women found shot to death, and the suspect takes his own life before police can make an arrest. Here's exactly what happened. On July 6, 2025, Talisa Holder, 34, and Raquel Freeman, 32, were discovered dead from gunshot wounds. Capitol Police and the Hinds County coroner confirmed both women were killed in the same violent incident. The case sparked a major manhunt across the city. Within weeks, investigators identified Lewis Powell, 31, as the prime suspect. But when officers arrived to arrest him on July 29th, Powell was found dead inside a residence on Alta Vista Boulevard from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound, ending the search before answers could be found. Police have not released a motive for the killings. Friends and family say Holder and Freeman were beloved in their community, their lives ending far too soon. 2 women killed, a suspect dead by suicide before trial, and a city left searching for closure. A double homicide rocks Jackson, Mississippi. 2 women found shot to death, and the suspect takes his own life before police can make an arrest. Here's exactly what happened. On July 6, 2025, Talisa Holder, 34, and Raquel Freeman, 32, were discovered dead from gunshot wounds. Capitol Police and the Hinds County coroner confirmed both women were killed in the same violent incident. The case sparked a major...
Didn't I tell y'all it's something wrong with these men? You don't want to be with them. They're taking you out. So we got to be careful about how we break things out with men. We need to watch their patterns, their moves, and things like that. Now, why were these 2 women taken out? Why? And then he take his own life. You know, once we get off the live, if y'all want to leave comments and things, let me know what y'all think. But why would this man take these women's lives and then take his life? Why? We got to be careful about the people that, people like, oh, he wouldn't do that. You got to be really careful. People that we think wouldn't do stuff, sometimes they brain snap, you guys. Sometimes it snaps. Just being honest. So we got to be careful about that, guys. We got to be careful about the people that we say, oh, no, they would never do that. We got to be really careful, guys. Got to be careful. You said, girl, this is 2 streets over from me. What the F? I heard nothing about this. Tori Pernell. All right, welcome, Tori Pernell. Yes, this happened, honey. That's why I try to put stuff on my channel, information for our sisters. Maybe we don't watch the news or anything like that, and that's why I try to put informational stuff on our channel so that we know, guys. That's why I do it. Because now she said that this happened 2 blocks from her and she didn't hear anything. And that's why I put this information out here, guys, for y'all to know. That's why I put the news out here, Black history out here, for stuff we didn't know. We got to watch out for one another, guys. We do. We have to watch out for one another. We got to watch out for one another. We do. Because stuff that you don't hear about or anything like that is dangerous. So, like I say, I try to watch out for all of us, even though I don't know y'all personally, but y'all like my family because y'all come here to my chat each and every day, and I love each and every one of you. Even though I might not know y'all, but I love each and every one of y'all. I try to look out for y'all. The news I put on here, stuff that I know about Black history I put on here to make y'all aware. Now, this young lady said this happened at our house. She didn't even know nothing about it. I'm sorry about that, but this is what's going on, y'all. Yes, we like to believe these men that we was messing with or didn't or don't want to mess with no more will not harm us, but sometimes, baby, people click out. They will click out. They will click out. And that's why I put news on here, Black history and stuff that's going on in the world, so y'all know what the hell going on. Another lady, and I'm going to put it on here tomorrow, said a man put a root on her sister because she was a Black boss. You know, she had her business popping and everything, and he didn't like it. So he went to some type of voodoo doctor and put a root on her to make her business and stuff there, y'all. And I don't have time to put it on here today, but I will put it on here tomorrow. She says it's been 3 years that he put something on her sister to make her businesses and everything fail. Let me see something. I keep saying I'm going to get off of here. I keep saying I'm going to get off of here. I keep saying that, and I don't get off of here. This one young lady said that this man, because you know how women got daycares now, personal care facilities, they popping. Men don't like that. This lady said this man put a root on her sister, a root on her fucking sister. Sure did. We got to be careful out here. Put a root on her sister, y'all, so that she would not be successful. Now, I know people are like, well, I don't believe in all that, but it can happen, y'all. People put a root on your ass. Just saying. And I don't like to too much talk about my family. A lady walked up to my mom one time and told her somebody had put a root on her. Real shit. Real shit. Told her somebody got a root on you. And come to find out it was her longtime boyfriend. He had put a root on her. Sure did. Now, I know a lot of people said, I don't believe in this and that. Oh my God, this is another good one. Oh my God, this is another good one. I hate putting these out here, but I do have to let y'all know about them. I do have to let y'all know about them. This was on the news here. Let me put it back on here for you, Pernell. Sorry, Pernell. Let me put it back on here for you. Give me 1 second. This was on the news, but I'm gonna put another story up here. But let me put it back up here for you. Anything that I could do to help my sisters, I do, honey. Let me put it back up here for you. Let me put it back up here for you.
Side Rocks, Jackson, Mississippi, 2 women found shot to death, and the suspect takes his own life before police can make an arrest. Here's exactly what happened. On July 6, 2025, Talisa Holder, 34, and Raquel Freeman, 32, were discovered dead from gunshot wounds. Capitol Police and the Hinds County coroner confirmed both women were killed in the same violent incident. The case sparked a major manhunt across the city. Within weeks, investigators identified Lewis Powell, 31, as the prime suspect. But when officers arrived to arrest him on July 29th, Powell was found dead inside a residence on Alta Vista Boulevard from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound, ending the search before answers could be found. Police have not released a motive for the killings. Friends and family say Holder and Freeman were beloved in their community, their lives ending far too soon. 2 women killed, a suspect dead by suicide before trial, and a city left searching for closure. A double homicide rocks Jackson, Mississippi, 2 women found shot to death, and the suspect takes his own life before police can make an arrest. Here's exactly what happened. On July 6, 2025, Talisa Holder, 34, and Raquel Freeman, 32, were discovered dead from gunshot wounds. Capitol Police and the Hinds County coroner confirmed both women were killed in the same violent incident. The case sparked a major manhunt across the city. Within weeks, investigators identified Lewis Powell, 31, as the prime suspect. But when officers arrived to arrest him on July 29th, Powell was found dead inside a residence on Alta Vista Boulevard from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound, ending the search before answers could be found. Police have not released a motive for the killings. Friends and family say Holder and Freeman were beloved in their community, their lives ending far too soon. 2 women killed, a suspect dead by suicide before trial, and a city left searching for.
This should be on y'all local news, Miss Purnell. This should be on y'all local news. Y'all should be able to see it. You should be able to see it, Purnell, on your local news. This should be on your news. Y'all should be able to see this on your news. You said, girl, this is 2 streets over from me. What the hell? I heard nothing about this. You should be able to find this on your local news. Well, I ain't got my glasses on here. Tora Purnell. You should be able to find this on your local news. All right, girl, I'll be having all the stuff over here. Think about becoming a member. Think about becoming a subscriber on my channel. I'll be having everything on here. Okay, think about becoming a subscriber. I would very much appreciate it. Girl, I'm telling y'all, that's why I be putting this stuff on here. So, you know, people, and she says this is 2 blocks from her house. I be trying to, you know, tell people what's going on here. And this is another sad one here, guys. Let me put this. This is gonna be my last one I'm gonna put on here, guys. This is gonna be my last one. I keep saying it, but this is gonna be my last one.
In the picture here that's seen. This the story of married couple Richard and Sierra Green from ATL, no shorty. Gracefully proud, radiant smiles at a beautiful ceremony. She gave him life, reason he felt alive. He 59, she 25. They met online and got cool. He an established real estate investor. She an IG model when they bond was dead, cause Richard was lonely cause his ex-wife Marge just died from cancer. Sierra was lonely as well, cause her ex-boyfriend Darrell was locked off in a cell, and while she was with him, her life was just basic. Since she married Richard, her life upgraded. She a driver Rolls, 5-carat diamond froze, closet filled with designer clothes. Taking trips just for the rush, the beneficiary on his trust. But nothing in life is free. This all came with a price, you see. Richard was a real savage, pushing 60 but still at it. Hypersexualized pill addict. Every week, well, he paid a barrage of escorts, male and female. How cocaine and etc. Making Sierra engaged for his pleasure. To her, this was like a trip to hell, but financial gain made her feel compelled. She indulged in the beginning, but whole time plotting something sinister. With Darrell on the visit messy, since she's Richard beneficiary, and Darrell come home in 2 months, they put the play in motion. Disguise Darrell as an escort, then she get Richard to hire him for one of their freak-offs, then switch Richard pills he passed from overdosing. They figured this would get the millions from his trust. 2 months later, Darrell's home. Now what's up? They hired him as an escort, and then man, everything going according to plan. They about to get that check, it's definite. But then things took an unexpected twist. Darrell started with Sierra, see. But then him and Richard start to engage romantically. He developed this in the penitentiary. Sierra bewildered, sheesh, froze up, ain't even laced Richard, appalled and lost. Next morning, the drugs and alcohol were off. Darrell feeling shame and embarrassment. Blacked out, grabbed the blick, caught him chilling by the pool. He killed Sierra, killed Richard, then he killed himself too. From the picture here that's seen, this the story of married couple Richard and Sierra Green from ATL, no shorty. Gracefully proud, radiant smiles at a beautiful ceremony. She gave him life, reason he felt alive.
So this was a story of an IG model, and this man, he was 60. His wife had passed away, but he was filthy rich. He was on a line. He found Sierra. She was 25. He married her. But Sierra all along had a man that was in jail. So he gave her the glamorous life and everything, but he was into freak offs. They had escorts and things like that. And so she wasn't really with that. So she knew her man was getting out pretty soon. But her man, while he was in jail, guess somebody had dropped the soap, and you know what I'm talking about. And so she had put a plan in motion to have him come over as one of the escorts. And, you know, Richard was taking stuff, you know, the blue pills, the blue peaks, you know, to make him whatever. So she was trying to disguise this man's medication as something else and take him out. And her boyfriend was going to live happy ever after. But her boyfriend started developing feelings for her husband. They were doing their own thing. So what ended up happening is the boyfriend took out the husband in her and itself. That's what happened here in this story. Took out all three of themselves. The man, her boyfriend, and then her husband started developing feelings for each other. Because remember, they were hiring male escorts, allegedly, like Diddy was. Allegedly. Put my damn banner back up here. They were hiring male escorts, guys, to do you know what. So the plan was to knock off her husband. Her and her boyfriend lived happily ever after. But the boyfriend started having feelings for their husband. So he couldn't go through with it. So he took all three of them out. The husband, the girlfriend, and him. So that's like that. You can't play like this with people. You can't play with people like this, y'all. You can't do it. All right, guys. We've been on here for 3 hours, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming to my live. If you're not a subscriber, think about becoming a subscriber or a member for $2.99, or you can give memberships as well. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.